Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
There is only one dream, one prize, one moment of glory, to get your name etched with the greatest of all time. We all want it. We all need it. Only one will get it. This is our year. This is our time to live, to fight, to win. Lord Stanley, we are coming for you. We'll see you on the ice.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland.
You're watching Samwelb12 Experience.
Let's go Maple Leafs. Let's go Maple Leafs. It is time. It is here. We need to be united and be strong for our beloved blue and white. This is going to be a war. This is going to be a battle that we cannot afford to lose tonight. The Panthers up 2-0. Toronto down south looking to kick some Panther booty tonight, and they gotta make it happen. This is the real deal. This is what playoff hockey is all about. On that cusp of staying in the series or dropping out, will they be able to stand up to the Cats? So welcome in everybody. NMC, how's it going? Terry, what's going on? Beverly in the house. Spaceman, good to see you. JC, Jonathan, what's up? Lewis, hello. Duke, welcome in. Colin, how's it going? Great to see you. Hecto, what's up? Welcome in. Beverly, hello there. It's going to be crazy. A lot of fans headed down south from Toronto. Can't wait to see what they are all about. Let me make sure I don't want to miss anybody. Mike, how's it going? Welcome in. Consulines, welcome in. Good to see you. Alex, how's it going? What do you think the score will be? I don't know. It's going to be, I think, a medium scoring game. Nothing like the Jersey game today. Taryn Boot, what's going on? Hello, everybody on TikTok. Welcome in. All right, let's jump right at it and get to what we need to talk about, because there's a few things. So here we go. Let's start, of course, with the keys to today's game. And I'm trying to get something else set up at the same time here, and it's not cooperating with me, so deserves me right for doing multiple things at the same time. All right, here it is. The keys to tonight's game. More from the Leafs Stars. The Leafs Stars have not been good. They've been mediocre, and we don't need mediocre right now. We need them to actually get up there and get involved. So the Leafs Stars need to play like stars. They need to come right out. They need to get involved, and they really need to show the other teams that the Leafs are here to play. Can they do it? Of course they can. Will they do it? Time will tell. So more from the Stars, especially the likes of Nylander. Nylander has been a little slow. I think we can all admit that. We need Nylander to step up and get involved here big time. From the others, using that rest. They got a very rare two-night break, So it's time to use that to our advantage and capitalize. Come out strong. You've rested the legs. Now it's time to play. For the Panthers, it's that pressure on Samsonov. Bobrovsky's been strong. He's been awesome, but Samsonov has been sprawling. He's been chasing the puck, giving up big rebounds. The Panthers need to continue to put that pressure on Samsonov if they want to get through. Benny's calling Florida in 4. Mikey says Leafs suck. We're going to see tonight. This is what it's all about tonight. Can they hold true? Now, in looking for the projected lineups, there's so many different lineups out there. It's tough to know what they're actually going to throw at us. So this is what I believe is going to be the lineups for the Maple Leafs tonight. We got Marner with Matthews and Bunting. Callie Yarncroc with Tavares and Nylander. Alex Kerfoot with Ryan O'Reilly and Noel Acciari. And then Zach Aston Reese with David Kempf. Right? They're only going 2 on that last forward line. We're going with the extra D. With the pairings going to be Riley and Shen, McCabe and Brody, Gustafson and Hall. That's right, both of them back in the lineups, Gustafson and Hall, with Giordano being the extra defender tonight. So we'll see if that is actually how the lineup's going to shake out. Daily events, what's going on? Johnny, good to see you. Welcome in. Arnold, hello there. Welcome in. Lucas, what's up? Thanks for joining us here tonight. Lucas celebrating 6 months of a channel member. That's awesome, Lucas. For the Panthers, we're going to see again Verhaeghe with Barkov and Duclair. These guys have hands and they have speed. We got Nick Cousins with Sam Bennett and Matt Tkachuk. This is the banger line. They're going to come out, make some noise, try and get things done. And we got Listerinen with Lundell and Sam Reinhart. Again, another dangerous line. And then it's Dalpe with Eric Stahl and Colin White. On the D-line for the Cats, it's Forsling and Ekblad, Stahl and Montour, Mara and Gudas, and Sergei Bobrovsky, Bobocop in net again. But it's Montour, the guy you got to watch. He has been a beast in these playoffs, and he is definitely someone to keep an eye on. John V, how's it going? From the sky, John V and Travels. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Coaster Mom, EC3, great to see you both here as well. All right, so those are the projected lineups tonight. So this is do or die for the Maple Leafs. If they lose tonight, they go down by 3. If they win, they get back in the series 2-1. Now, for those of you who may have been watching the game earlier this afternoon, it was the Devils taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina had a 2-0 lead in this series, and New Jersey showed their never give up attitude. The Devils taking it 8-4 against Carolina. That was just huge. Beverly coming in celebrating her anniversary as a member as well. 4 months at the All-Star level. Beverly, thank you so very, very much. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. Psych Guy, hello. Bubblecop needs to have a bad game. He does. He's been real good, and the Leafs got to figure out a way to get by him. Now, couple other things to talk about. I hope it's not going to have an impact tonight. I hope. But if you didn't hear, Wes McCauley is going to be one of the officials in the game tonight. What does that mean? It could mean nothing. We hope he's professional. We hope he does his job. Or it could mean 20 penalties for the Maple Leafs. And we'll have to see how the Wes McCauley effect impacts this game. Hopefully it doesn't. Captain Trips, what's going on? Welcome in. Rick's not happy with McCauley. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. In such a crucial game to see McCauley getting it, I was like, oh. Cohen, what's going on? Welcome in. What's the score? Oh, never mind. The score is not yet available. This game is just about to get started. They're doing the anthems right now, and we will keep the score updated throughout. Chris, what's going on? Boo Wes. Yes, we Duke coming in with the boo as well. Andrew, how's it going? Leafs all the way. Let's see. Let's hope they can do it. Robert, welcome in. Great to see everybody here today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Now, as they're finishing up the anthems, a couple things just to let you know, just so nobody's caught off guard, nobody's surprised. Rich, they're not golfing yet. Yeah. We do things a little differently. We like to have a lot of fun while we're calling the games along the way. Part of that fun means that you guys, sorry TikTok, this is more on the YouTube side, are earning points. And with those points, you can redeem them. You could save them up, but you can also redeem them and bring your own graphics up on the screen, just like Terry has done. Terry, bring in the graphics, the ice cream up to the show. Dallas, I think I just got you on the tiki-talkie, so if, I don't know if you got a notification or not yet, but I think I just did what I had to do. Sammy gonna blow it. We'll see. So you're earning points. You can check those points at any time by doing !points in the chat. And that will tell you how many points you've earned. Then you can see the Streamlabs bot, as it did just moments ago, drops a list of redeem commands. You do !redeem and then the command, and it will do whatever you're redeeming. Bring your graphic up. So a Florida graphic, a Toronto graphic, your redemption to control the host, a variety of things that you can play with all the way through. Now, if you're a channel member, you also get custom emojis to play with all the way through. So if you want to cheer for the Leafs, you drop your Leaf emojis. You want the Panthers, you drop your Panther emojis. And just like that, Jonathan gets a freeze out of the gate. So there we go. We got a freeze. Outdoor Kids, welcome in. Adrian, welcome in. They're just doing the anthems. Then we're going to switch on over to the game screen. The lady, I didn't catch her name. She's doing quite a lovely job of singing. Lots of Leaf fans as they're panning around the crowd. Lots of Leaf fans there. Now, if you remember when the tickets first went on sales, they did put a restriction that you had to be a U.S. resident to purchase tickets. That was just an initial ticket block. Of course, that was later removed. They wanted to give the Florida fans a chance to get first dibs at tickets. So I expect to see a lot of Panthers down there. Jeff, how's it going? Big Sam, what's your call this game? Leafs win. They have to win. They have to win. Sonino, no NHL Cleveland here. Oh, well, welcome in. And yeah, Cleveland's one of those teams that probably could support an NHL franchise, but I don't think they're up on that list to get one anytime soon. Go Leafs go, go Leafs go. Go to school, go to school, go to school. There you go. Say it one more time. Oh, Outdoor Kids, you got it. Florida singer better than ours. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. Go Leafs, go Outdoor Kids. There you go. Outdoor Kids, Outdoor Kids. You got it, my friend. All right, let's get to the game screen. This one is just about to get rolling. Here we are. The goaltenders, Bobrovsky. He's looking mighty focused. He is set to go. And Samsonov. Is Sammy ready to go? Is he going to be able to hold down this fort? But more importantly, is the Leafs' defensive effort able to hold this one down? Why can't I scroll my on ice? Well, that's not good. I can't scroll my on ice. Let's try this again. There we go. Now we can scroll. All right. Puck is underway. Game is on. Let's get into the call. Here's a 2-on-1 for Toronto. Right out of the gate and a quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Florida turning this one around. Here we go. Cliff, what's going on? Calling it 3-0 Cats. Chevy, good to see you. Welcome in. Let's go. Shen back with the puck. He's going to play this one up through the neutrals. Tipped in. Can't get it down deep in Pantherland. Panther's going to move it out. Verhage going to dump this one into the Leaf zone. Samsonov out to play it. Over to McCabe. McCabe wraps it around the boards. The Leaf chip this one out. Montour back to play it up. Leafs tag up. Here comes Toronto. Busted in. Quick shot. And Achari can't get a stick on that. Brody's going to keep this one in. He sends it around. Pass O'Reilly. Achari picking it up. Goes back to the line. Across to Brody. Brody taking a look. Goes down deep off the boards to O'Reilly. He can't get it. Achari is tripped up. He can't get it. Race for the puck. TJ Brody gets there first. He's going to play it ahead. Ryan O'Reilly forks this one down into the Cats zone. Yarncroc goes in against Forsling to pick it up. Ekblad is there as well. Nylander can't come up with it. Toronto sending it back around. Nylander going to go in the corner. No, he's going to let it go by. You're such a wuss, Nylander. They're digging at it. Panthers going to get it out, and this one comes back to Justin Hall. Hall, who sat for the last couple games, finally getting back in this one. Camden, what's going on? It's 0-0. Game just started. Coming out and around. Pass over. Tavares. He's got to go pick it up. Stops. Now he plays it back. Lundell was all over him. Here's Shen. He's going to play this one up ice. Turned over. Big hit there at center ice as the Florida Panthers dump it in. Samsonov with a little head fake. Then he puts it over to the corner. Coaster Mom, I wonder where you were today. That's number 9 or 10? Here's a quick shot. Sammy makes the save, but again, big rebound is there. Here's another shot. That's going to be deflected just wide. Shen and Riley paired together, waiting for it. It's going to come to Riley. Riley going to play this one up to Kerfoot. Kerfoot reverses off the boards. They get it out. Riley eludes a hit. Here comes Kempf, 2-on-1, passes across, they shoot, they score! Sam Lafferty blasts it home. Sam Lafferty with his first career playoff goal from David Kempf. Laffy Taffy puts it in. There we go. Now we're talking. That's what it's all about. Great pass by Kempf, and Lafferty makes no mistake. Has his feet set right, has his body in the right positioning to easily take that one-timer with strength and put it in, as Bobrovsky cannot put that one in. So great play by Lafferty. Great job for the Leafs to jump out to a quick 1-0 lead. Now, we need to be careful because the Leafs have done this before. They've been able to jump out to these leads, but they're not able to maintain it. So let's see how the Cats respond and how the Leafs hang on defensively. Picked up. Here's Bunting. He's going to reverse this around. Brody looking to go pick it up. Brody gets it. Panthers are 1-3 when allowing the first goal in these playoffs. A quick shot, and that's going to go up and out of play as there's already some rough stuff going on in front of the net. I think it's Cousins and Bunting having words, but this is a perfect start that these Maple Leafs needed. So nice little play. And again, Toronto comes right back, and it's Bunting who gets an opportunity. Cousins gets the stick to deflect that one up and out of play. Beverly coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Beverly, thank you so much and congratulations. I gotta scroll back. Thank you, Beverly. Mike, Puffin, Leaf, Hack in DC, congratulations on your gifted membership. This is Marner getting a shot off. Matthews digging away, and it's a quick whistle. And here's Bunting gets floored after the whistle as Aaron Ekblad is going after Bunting. So Beverly, thank you so much. Let's get some huge chap hype for Beverly. Daryl, what's going on? Go Florida. David, how's it going? Welcome in. And again, thank you, Beverly, so very, very much. Here it comes down into Toronto zone. Florida on the forecheck. Matthews trying to cut it off. He does. He gets it up to Marner. Marner going to flip this one out. Uh-oh, here's Verhage. He's racing for it. He can't get there. Marner's going to take this puck away. Marner cycling around. Stolen away. Panthers. Barkov shoots side of the net. Does not go in. That was close. Barkov comes and sends it to the point. Cross to Forsling on the other side. Forsling going to play this around. It's going to hit the side of the net again. Barkov trying to get in there. Justin Hall takes it away. Gets it up to Marner. Again, Beverly, thank you very much for paying it forward to so many of our viewers with the gifted memberships. Here we go. Coming around. Toronto going to bring this one out. Back over to Justin Hall. Justin Hall setting it up. Everyone looking forward to a good game. Really like both teams. Teddy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you. Me as well. Jeff, welcome in. Great to see you. And thank you for the subscribe. Comes all the way down to Luke Schenner. Back to pick this one up. Luke Shen moving it through. And Ryan O'Reilly, he holds it in. Panthers going to send it to the line. It's bouncing. They get it around. Nice diving play there. Tried to strip it, but the Panthers send it down the ice. David, how's it going? Do you think Toronto wasn't too invested in this series the last two games? David, I am not sure what happened in those first two games, to be honest. Didn't go the way we wanted it to go. Here's Achari behind the net. He's going to come out in front with a backhand. Big rebound there, but the Cats kick it to the corner. Mark Stahl plays it ahead. Panthers play it down. Bennett was in chase. Here comes Toronto. Toronto turning it the other way. Going to send it around. Ryan O'Reilly waiting to receive it. He does, getting worked over in the corner. Trying to get it to Achari. Can't do it. Florida, they're going to play this one out. Comes all the way down to Justin Hall. He's going to pass it off. Now he gets it back. Here's Justin Hall. He's going to carry to the red line. Takes a big hit as he plays it in. Hall laying his body on the line. Sam Lafferty mucking it up in the corner. He tries to get it to the point. Can't. Florida intercepts. Nice passing. Here comes Florida. It's Tkachuk. He's spinning through. Gets knocked off it. Coming around to Cousins. Cousins, he gets taken down. He's on his knees now. He's back up. Toronto gets the loose puck just to the half boards. Going to send it up. Here comes Toronto. Toronto cycling in. David Kempf again. He's going to spin around. Now send it around behind the net. David Kempf, it's great to see the play he made to get that goal as Bunting comes in offside and Cousins going to take a run at Bunting. And here comes Lafferty with a shot to Cousins. Lafferty getting in there, standing up for Bunting. So nice to see Lafferty getting in there as Florida is clearly targeting Bunting again to try and get him off of his game. Jennifer, thank you for the share. Appreciate that very much on TikTok. Florida coming out strong, and this is going to be a highly skilled game, but it's going to become a very physical battle as well. So you got to be able to use your physicality, but not sacrifice your speed or skill. So Bunting and Cousins, they're going to be going at it all stream long. Norm, thank you very much for the follow. Infui, thank you very much as well for hitting that follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. 14:20 to go. 1-0 Maple Leafs on 3 shots. Toronto gets it back. They get it to the Panther blue line. Can't put it in deep. Florida goes the other way. They send it in. Samsonov out to play it. Gives it over to Luke Shen. Luke Shen, he's met by Barkov. Comes to Riley. Gets it ahead. Marner picks it up. Marner skating hard. He's going to dish it off to Bunting. Comes back across. Can't connect. He follows up. Gets it back to Marner that time. Marner's pass is intercepted by Barkov. Here comes Captain B. Barkov through center. Working it through. And he gets squeezed off on the boards. Comes to Marner. To O'Reilly. Or to Ryan. My gosh. To Morgan Riley. And he's going to chip this off the boards and down the ice. And this is going to be called an icing call. It's going to come all the way back down to Toronto territory. These guys are out to play tonight. It is fast and furious. But what a great start to this hockey game. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that. On YouTube. So nice start. The Leafs have done a good job kind of shutting down the immediate follow-up by the Panthers. They need to continue on this. That's right, Chris. I'm all tongue-tied today. My angel dear, welcome in. Great to see you. Captain Tuttle, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Toronto has the puck in their own zone. Luke Shen going to play this one around. Long pass. Gets it up to Yarncroc. Yarny going to bring it in. He's going to cycle it back around, but the other Leafs pulling up. They're going to get a line change. I'm a stranger here. Go Leafs, go. That's right. Gordon, what's going on? Welcome in. Mark Stahl going to pass it up. Panthers trying to put it into Toronto's zone. Not deep. Little aerial pass. Toronto had to pull that down out of the air and play it ahead. Panthers intercept and go right back. They got to tag up. And here comes Nylander. Nylander with the puck. Let's see if he remembers which way is the Florida goal this time. He's going to take it into the corner. He wraps it around. Yarncroc can't catch up with it. Comes out. Giordano picks it up. Gio taking a look. Little saucer pass over to Justin Hall. Justin Hall out of the blue line. Long pass. Can't hit Kerfoot. Kerfoot in on the forecheck. Florida. Long pass the other way. That's going to miss everybody, but no icing. It was tipped. Justin Hall grabs it and throws it out. Daryl bringing Carlton to the show. Let's go, Carlton. Get it going. Gerard, welcome in. Leafs got this. Hope so. Florida holding it in Toronto zone. They're actually sitting on the puck. Justin Hall in there digging away at it, as is Achari. Leafs get it to the line. Finally, it comes out. Here's Kerfoot. He's going to pass it back. And a quick one-time long pass up to Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly going to chip this in the open corner. Achari going in against Gudas. He's going to lay a light hit, but Florida picks up the puck. Look out, coming across the middle. That was close. Michael Bunting going to play it back to Gustafson. Gustafson, quick pass up. Matthews, he jumps away from a hit. Gudas was coming in with the bomb doors open. And Panthers send this down the ice again. McCabe back to pick it up. He's being watched very closely. McCabe is he's under attack by Colin White. He's got to dump it over to Gustafson, who gives it away to Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl makes a pass up ahead, and it's Dalpe in the corner. He couldn't get the shot off. Forsling's going to hold it in. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Panthers are starting to pick up the pace. Marner to pick it up. Here comes Marner. He's got to cycle around. Marner waiting for it. He's going to call over to Gustafson. They're all in motion now. Everybody's moving it. Here comes Duclair. Duclair causes an interception to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe walking up the middle. Gets it in front. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. And Samsonov knocks it to the side. Barkov in front of the net. Panthers cycling around. Markstall going upstairs. That misses. Picked up by Duclair to the point for Forsling with a shot. Sorry, I think that was Montour with the shot. 93 miles an hour. Markstall trying to hold it in. He can't. You know, it was. Nope. We got a penalty coming up. We got a penalty. I think it was an offside and a penalty call. Nico, what's going on? Welcome in. So there's a penalty coming up. Surf Bomb, good to see ya. They're going to take a commercial break, and when they return, we're going to see what the call was. Sam Lafferty puts the Leafs up by 1 from Kempf and Riley here in the first period. Ladies and gentlemen, while they're at commercial break, thank you so much for joining us. Paul, what's going on? Welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience, and thank you all so much for being here, whether you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok. We appreciate having you along for this ride. It's been a very, very interesting series so far, and man, they're looking to turn it around and do a good job. They're off to a good start, but they were off to a good start in the last game. It was the first 5 minutes of the second period where things fell apart for Toronto, and they gave up those two terrible goals, which Florida then walked all the way to the finish line. So Toronto looking to add to more. They've got a 1-0 lead right now, and they're looking to continue to build on it. We're almost halfway through the first period, and it's been a fast-paced game. Lots of hitting, not too many shots, as you can see here on YouTube from the scoreboard, about 3 and 2. So, or sorry, 4 and 3 are the official shots now. That's slow to update. So 4 and 3, not a lot of shots through the first 10 minutes, but they're doing a really good job. They can continue this. If the Leafs can continue putting the pressure they're on, the goals will come. Mark, what's going on? Brian, hello there. Good to see ya. Leafs Devils for the Prince of Wales. Oh man, the way the Devils played today, that was madness. Just crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, we're back for the Oilers and the Golden Knights. But before that, that's an 8:30 start. It looks like we're going to have to go live a little early. At 8 o'clock tomorrow is the lottery draft. It's the lottery, the ping pong balls, to see who's going to have the #1 draft pick for the Bedard sweepstakes. So we're going to get a separate stream scheduled for that. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. We got a quick freeze. Quick freeze as the Panthers bringing it around. There we go. Toronto does get it out. Here they come. Yeah, Daryl, it's going to be awesome. Morgan, how's it going? It's going to be great tomorrow to see which team comes away with the ping pong ball for the #1 draft pick and the rights to draft Connor Bedard. That will be live tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Panthers with it, coming around side of the net. QZ, what's going on? Go Leafs, go. Absolutely. Pens fan Leafs, welcome back in. Great to see you. Thank you for giving the score updates. Coming out in front, little block shot there. Lundell trying to put it in front. Can't do it. Passes it over. Here's a shot. That gets knocked away. And it's go up and out of play. So interesting. No penalty. The ref had his arm up and he blew the whistle. So I guess they were just calling it a high stick on the puck. So no actual penalty called on the play. Leafs 3-2. Oh, 3-2 going with the 3-2. That's a little too close for comfort. A little too close. I really hope they can rock it and take it down. Pete, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Pete from the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be talking about him a little bit later. But if you don't know who he is, where have you been? Pete is one of our partner channels, and he does an amazing job with football, baseball, a little bit of hockey, and a whole lot of Disney news content. We're going to talk about him later as well. But Pete, welcome in and good evening. Nylander circling around. He's cutting behind the net. Nylander with the puck. He's going to get rubbed out against the boards. Mara doing a nice job. Bennett and Lafferty collide. They're both digging it out. Bennett's pulling the cross checks out. He's going to another one. Bennett's taking Sam Lafferty to cross check City. Comes out back to the point. Brody, he's going to hold this one, putting it into the corner. Nylander picks it up. He cuts the other way. Nylander, oh, he's circling around. He's got Kempf. Sends it over. Kempf can't pick up the puck. Now he does. He's going to reverse it to Nylander. But everybody else is left on a line change. Nylander comes around, hits the side of the net, and loses the puck. Florida Gudas, he's going to launch this long pass for Tkachuk. He can't get it, but an errant pass from McCabe gives it right to Tkachuk. Tkachuk sends it in. Look out. And Florida trips over the red line, but here's Barkov. Centering it in front, can't connect for a shot. Gudas to Forsling. Forsling, the fake shot, sending it in for the tip. Tkachuk with a great save. Tkachuk made the play with the tip, but Samsonov comes up huge. Matthews the other way. Dishes it off for Tavares. Tavares in the corner. Him and Forsling collide heavily into the boards. Florida, they can't get it out. Hull holds it in. His shot gets blocked. Here comes the Panthers. It's a 4-on-2 the other way. Panthers walking in, and a great job, Justin Hall. Everybody take a drink. Justin Hall with a great play. Here's a shot from the point by Forsling, 94 miles an hour. That's stopped and knocked to the corner. They're still going. I can't take my drink yet. This one gets knocked away. Matthews finally gets to clear it out. There we go. Cheers, Justin Hall. Marner going to put this one down low. We got 8 minutes left to go here in the first period. It's 1-0 Toronto, and the pace is quickening. Here comes Toronto again. Going to bring this one down. The boys are using their 2 days rest. Ryan O'Reilly in the slot. The shot is tipped up. Riley trying to dig at it. Panthers come away with it. As I was saying, these teams use that 2 days rest to their advantage. You can see the strength in the legs. They're skating really, really hard today. And this puck is going to come out at a play, and you see the official doing this, which means it's a deflection, so no penalty called. Wow. Fast and furious chances at both sides, but Samsonov is standing real strong. What a great start to this hockey game. If the pace can continue at this level, I would be shocked. But they are playing really, really hard right now. Toronto hanging on to that 1-goal lead, looking for another, and doing an absolutely incredible, incredible job. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time here, welcome in. My name is Sam. It's great to see you. I am a Leaf fan, but I'm also a Panther fan. So I'm a little mixed up Mother Goose right now, but Toronto is always my #1. Florida is my #2. So I am going for Toronto. But listen, if things happen and it doesn't go our way, I'm not going to be overly upset. I'm going to be very upset, but I'm not going to be over the top upset because I'll be very happy for Florida. Terrain, what's going on? 9 a.m. hockey on Monday should be illegal. Oh, Terrain, that's ouch. That's a tough one. That is a tough one for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, a few announcements as we go. We've talked about it. If you weren't in the loop, we're on our way to 7K, and we've graciously received an autographed Doug Gilmour. Let me zoom in here. Doug Gilmour autograph picture. Dougie himself signed this for us to give away when we got to hang out with him during the first round. So Dougie has given this to us. We're going to award it to a subscriber when we hit 7K. So make sure that you hit that subscribe and you stay tuned to our community section when we post that we've hit the marker, so you know when somebody is going to take home the Doug Gilmour autograph picture. Of course, if you're not a Leaf fan and you don't know who Doug Gilmour is, Doug Gilmour played for the Leafs for a little while, and he is one of our unsung heroes during the 92-93 playoffs. Did a great job. He's the one who took Gretzky's high stick in the face, cutting him in the chin, and Gretzky never went to the box. And of course, it was Gretzky that scored the OT winner to send the Kings to the Stanley Cup versus the Montreal Canadiens. But I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all. All right, we are back in action. Toronto going to pick this one up, playing it around the side. Digging in the corner, Florida using their feet well. Toronto comes away with it. Ryan O'Reilly centers across to the point. Here's a long wrister looking for a tip. Nobody home. McCabe still with it. Going to play this deep in the corner. Reversing it again to O'Reilly. O'Reilly taking a look. Oh, he had a shooting lane. He goes to the side of the net now. Here's Kerfoot. Kerfoot back to the point. TJ Brody sending it in. He's going to take the rebound off the boards. Achari centers it. Kerfoot can't pull it. Here's Brody with a shot. That one gets deflected off a leg, goes to the corner again. Panthers in to pick it up. State of survival, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's TJ Brody back with the puck, trying to get this one set up to go. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, give that one a smash. You're doing a great job so far. Nylander to Yarncroc, back to Nylander, can't connect. That gets blocked off. Here comes Aaron Ekblad. Ekblad working his way up. Ekblad's beard is getting so long, he's starting to look like Gudas. Hard to tell him apart. Ekblad sitting on top of the Maple Leaf player. His bucket came off. It's Yarncroc. He's got to go to the bench. Here comes Tavares. Solo mission. He's going to take that shot, and it's deflected up and out of play. So again, some conversations taking part in the corner, and the ref's going to break that one up. Dallas Stars need to win and break the tie. I don't know. Stars are going to have a tough time going. Norm, how's it going? Welcome in. Great night for Leafs win. Smitty, absolutely. Norm, very welcome from England. Norm, you guys have a few things going on down over there over the last couple days, over the weekend. Here it is. Puck is dropped in the corner. Florida, Verhaeghe trying to pull it out. Cannot do it. Coming back around. Hang on 1 second. There we go. All right. Beauty. In the corner. Spaceman, what's up? Are the Panthers your backup team? Panthers are my backup team. Absolutely. Eric, what's going on over on TikTok? I've taken care of my thing over there that we were talking about earlier. I've had my share of pints. Nice, Norm. That's awesome. So 5:44 to go. Thank you, new subscriber. Appreciate that. Hitting that subscribe button. Let's get that number updated. Great start here. Leafs are off to a good start. Again, one more would be a nice job. They've only had 3 shots in this period. It's a very low shooting period. Here's Florida off the rebound. A couple shots there. Can't put it through. Peter, that's awesome. Here's a wraparound. Lundell going to put that wide. Picked up by Mitchie. Marner cycling around. Long pass. Gets it out to center ice. Bunting tips it over to Matthews. He has it knocked off his stick. Marner going to pick it up, pass it around. Shen with it. Shen going back across. Toronto going to slow play this one now as they're completing a line change. Here's Marner. Marner with a little deke. Marner cutting in again. He's coming in. Marner with David Kempf now. So it looks like we got some line juggling going on. Oh, yeah, because we have that extra winger. Or the extra D, so we need to rotate those lines. How soon we forget. Colin White going to play this one in. TJ Brody there to pick it up. Brody behind the net. He's reversing. That's right, Dallas. So bitter. Here comes David Kempf. Kempf, little toe drag, trying to bring it into the middle. He's going to be met there and taken out by Colin White. Florida going to get this one up to the center ice line, and it's going to be played back. Here's Brody. Brody plays it ahead to Nylander. Nylander cutting around. Nylander, you're going the wrong way again. Tkachuk was coming up with a hit on Nylander. Nylander's going to go right to the bench. Here's Brody, back over to Justin Hall. Justin Hall going to play this one up, and Ryan O'Reilly, he's going to get this one into the corner. You know, a lot has been said about some of these Toronto Stars being a little soft, and Marner and Nylander, and it shows. They're turning away from hits. They're afraid to go in the corners, and the Panthers come in on the offside with 4:04 remaining here in the first period. Toronto Marlboro still team. Surf Bomb. So they're not the Marlboros anymore. It's the Toronto Marlies. And yes, they are still a thing. They're Toronto's minor league team in the AHL, Toronto Marlies. And I think they're in the playoffs as well, doing well, looking strong. It's always fun to watch the Marlies play. Again, their ticket is a fraction of the cost of what it would take you to go see a real Leaf game. Oh, Marlies, you know, okay, cool. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Florida going to score. They're getting close. Samsonov has done a great job so far, but they're letting Samsonov out to dry. He's having to take on way too much. He's playing way too much, way too hard, too early. So the Toronto D, there's 7 of them. They need to get in there and they need to figure things out and slow things down. So that's you can't rely on Samsonov to play at this level for so long. Alex, yes, not only did the Devils win, but it was a shootout that game. 8-4 was absolutely ridiculous. Listen, I'm in first place in my hockey pool. The guy who's in second place had Jack Hughes, who had like 5 points or something like that today. So he's catching right up to me. It's crazy. I hate when there's in playoffs, when there's games like that with those high scores, because it totally messes up all the fantasy hockey pools. We used to get tickets to the school for the Marlboros half price. Nice. I'm a stranger here. That's awesome. Lost a tooth the other night. All right. They're coming back from the commercial break again. Thanks everybody for coming in and hanging out. Great start for the Leafs. They're doing an excellent job. Let's see how they can finish out this period. And they haven't had a shot on net for quite some time. They've been stuck on the defensive side of things. Here's Shen. Leafs win the draw. Shen passes it over. Long pass up the middle. They're going to bring this in and, of course, turn it right over. Florida turns it over again in the neutral zone. Team's having some trouble with this puck. Going to go in the corner. Kerfoot and O'Reilly going in there. Kerfoot comes away with it. Slides it around the boards to Shen. Shen, cross ice. Somebody just shoot it on net. Here's a tip. That's going to go wide. O'Reilly trying to cut it off. It's in O'Reilly's feet. He has it behind the net. Ryan O'Reilly spinning around, gives it over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot banks it off the boards to the point. Long shot. That's going to miss everybody. Florida's going to pick this one up. They're going to have a long pass. And here it comes. Oh, a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Panthers, and they bobbled the pass. O'Reilly drops it for Achari. He's going to put this one into the Panther zone. 3:15 to go. Florida with the puck. Florida cycling it around. Here comes the Panthers. It's Lundell. Lundell's going to bring it right up the gut. He's going to take a shot, and Samsonov is going to hang on to that one. So nice play by Lundell. The Panthers starting to get some momentum going here, putting some pucks to the net. Thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe. And thank you to everybody who's hitting those likes button as the likes continue to climb. Thank you very much. The goal is to get at least to 100 likes, and we're about 22 away. So thanks very much for that. Good energy for tonight. Jeff, absolutely. It's amazing what 2 days rest will do. This week, the way the games are spread out, it's kind of bizarre. They're going to play it off the boards all the way down. Not enough for icing. Florida going to turn this one around. Tavares, he's going to pick this one up. Gives it over to Brody. Brody starting to play ahead. He's going to, Toronto tips it in. Again, not deep. The Toronto's not getting any loose pucks. That's the issue. Ryan coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much, Ryan. Appreciate that. Here it comes Florida. They're holding it in the Leaf zone. Playing it around behind the net. Tkachuk with a big hit on Brody. Coming in the corners, Tavares. He's going to get this away from Bennett and up to Yarncroc. Yarncroc coming in. He's got a pass across. Quick shot by McCabe and a nice stop by Bobrovsky. Bobo hasn't been tested hard or often, but he makes a great save there. Unbelievable. Great, great play. Lemario, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you. It was just a great save. Bobo getting that glove out. Enzo coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Enzo. Appreciate it. Again, for everybody new that's just rolling in, we are giving away an autographed Doug Gilmour picture when we get to 7K. So make sure you get your subscribes in. Here they come. Giordano all the way back down to pick it up. Gio going to reverse this on the boards. Turns it over. Florida, look out. Panthers going to give it over. Toronto's going to turn and go. Thank you for the subscribes. All the way down the ice. Coming around to pick it up. Here's a tip in. Panthers turning and going. Let's go. Toronto's going to cut it off. Marner's going to get this one out. Marner bringing it all the way down. Mahura, he's going to pick it up. He's going to get a big bump there. Matthews trying to back it up, and we got a whistle. I think they're going to say this was on the offside. All right, Ryan. See you later, my friend. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to talk about Sportsnet here. We're here to have fun and have a good time. We don't need to worry about what the network is doing.
Let's go.
Alexander coming in with the subscribe. Thank you, Alexander. Appreciate it. Coming around. Played in the corner right out in front. Florida one time across. That one they can't pull the trigger on. Super so close. Florida coming super close. They just cannot bury it. Panthers going to dig this one down in the corner. Coming back around again. Toronto, David Kempf with it. Kempf coming out. Quick shot in the high slot. They cannot pull this one out. Here's Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe coming the other way. Walking through. Can't connect with Barkov. Into the corner. Comes out in front. Duclair with the backhand. Verhaeghe with the puck. Verhaeghe coming around. He's digging at the side. Comes around Duclair. Duclair getting it back to the point, and Montour is going to miss that. This is going to come all the way down the ice. 40 seconds left to go here in the first period. Let's go. Bennett going to play it up. Brody has it. Long pass across. 1-0 Florida with 28 seconds. Time is a-ticking. Here comes O'Reilly picking it up behind the net. O'Reilly with it. Will Toronto get a last chance here? O'Reilly chips it back to the point. Hanging on. Going to send this one in back to Achari. Achari, he's cutting around. 14 seconds to go. O'Reilly fighting for position in front. To Kerfoot one-timer. He misses that. O'Reilly goes upstairs. Nice stop there. Just misses. And Florida picks it up. They're going to flip this one out and down the ice. And there goes the horn. And that's going to do it for the end of the first period. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, great play by the Leafs. Let's go to our intermission screen. Here we go. First period intermission brought to you by Urban Beard for the Canadian Beard Care Company for all your beard care needs, whether you need a little beard soap, shampoo, a little wax, a little oil, they got you covered. So check them out. And of course, remember to use Samwelb12 as your promo code and save 20% off. You can go direct to the website or use our QR code and just take a little picture with your phone. Check them out, check out the product, and if something there works for you, then make sure to use that promo code. All right, so we appreciate that. All right, so let's hang on. Sorry, bear with me one moment. All right, perfect. So Lots going on in this first period. Lots to talk about. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Jeff, did you see the Kentucky Derby? I did not see the Kentucky Derby. I was streaming during it, but man, I heard it was a good race. Eric, what's going on? Welcome in. Aiden, welcome in. Sherbert, welcome in. You bet on the Panthers. Oh, you're betting on the Panthers. Oh, this is crazy. All right, let's look at our period stats. It is Sam Lafferty. He got the only goal of the period, his first from Kempf and Riley. Florida put up 7 shots. Toronto put up 4. Lots of neutral zone play in this game. Alexander watching from Denmark. Well, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. No team took a penalty, so it's 0-0. Again, Wes McCauley, the official tonight, looking okay, right? We're not seeing any penalties called. 7 block shots for Toronto, 5 for the Panthers. Panthers with 2 takeaways, 4 giveaways. Toronto with no takeaways and 6 giveaways. Hits are 10 for Toronto, 18 for Florida. So the hits are kind of where we expected them to be. Block shots are about where we expected them to be, but the shots are very, very, very low. So no surprise that we only have one game because nobody's shooting. You got to shoot to score. Carp, how's it going? Leafs are lucky. Cats didn't score. That you are absolutely correct. They are making some great plays. They're getting close. Florida definitely getting close, but Toronto's been able to shut them out. Now, we kind of talked about it off in the middle of that period. Tomorrow night is the lottery draft, not the draft, but the ping pong balls to see who's going to have the number 1 draft pick overall. We're going to get a separate stream set up for that. So we'll be live at 8 o'clock tomorrow to talk about and bring you the results of the entry lottery pick draft order. Then we'll end that stream. And then we'll hop into our regular stream at 8:30 for the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. What a game that was just the other night. The Oilers came out on fire. Did a great job getting back in that series. The series earlier today, the Devils in Carolina. Carolina was up 2-0. The Devils, they had to stay alive, and they came up to play huge, winning that one 8-4. So crazy, crazy hockey going both ways. I got to take this off because it's just getting really heavy. So it was awesome. Saw a few photos of some Leaf fans from the arena. Yeah, Daryl, lots of Leaf fans down there. Did you hear about the fire at the circus? No, I didn't. I'm a stranger here. Which circus? That's crazy. Taste the Venom, welcome in. Great to see you.
Go.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in with the subscribe. Appreciate that very, very much. So Carp, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Oilers dominated. They did, and they looked really, really good doing it. I'm super stoked for tomorrow's game. Those teams, when they get together, it's just incredible. And of course, we're going to have that on Monday. So we're going to have 2 little mini stream. Well, I guess 1 mini stream and then the hockey game tomorrow. We're not going to be live on Tuesday, but Wednesday, it is double header Wednesday. We got the Leafs and the Panthers at 7 o'clock, and then the Golden Knights and the Oilers at 10 o'clock. That's on Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rockin', how's it going? Let's get ready to rumble. Absolutely. Alex, I didn't see the Jays one. That's awesome. Really happy to hear that the Jays were able to take it. Here's Sam missed the punchline. Yeah, I probably did. It's what happens when you don't pick up bits and pieces of it. You kind of get part of the joke, but not all the joke. Second period is going to be intense. Listen, Florida's not done. We know Florida's going to come out and play really, really hard, and they're gonna take it to the Leafs. So the Leafs got to be ready. They got to be ready. They got to be able to hold down the fort and kind of shake things up. So if you haven't joined us before, if this is your first stream with us, thank you for being here, and let us know. Come in the chat, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to get to know you a little bit. It's hard to believe that we're only through 1 series in a bit, right? We got 4 playoff rounds to go. One of them is done. We're just a couple of games into this second round, and it has been absolutely gangbusters. The hockey has settled down. You know, it was a little wild at times. It's definitely settled down. I think the officials, for the most part, have settled down. I don't see as many horrendous calls as we did in the first series. MB, why was Bennett allowed to murder on knives, diving headbutt? That's crazy. And MB, that's kind of where I wanted to go next. Antonio, how's it going? State watching from France. Awesome. So thank you for raising that, because I had it in my notes to talk about. So as we kind of transition talking about the officials, let's talk about player safety and the player safety committee. Um, it's a little bit of a joke right now. We all saw what happened last game, or in a couple games ago, right? Michael Bunting takes a cross check to the neck, goes down. We see Knives getting grabbed, run into the boards, and then driven down into the ice. Nothing. So Bennett gets the 5K fine, right? 5K for the cross check. Nothing on the Knives play. If you rewind back, and I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday, if you rewind things back, Matthews in the outdoor game against Buffalo, he cross-checks Dolan in the neck. Matthews, who has no history, gets a $5,000 fine and a 2-game suspension for a nothing game, right? Here in the playoffs, the same thing happens. Bennett delivers a cross-check and continues with the cross check to the back. No suspension, no fine. Then he goes and does what he did from with Knives, no call. So when you look at the player safety,
let's go.
It is just not right how there's no consistency at all. And I think that's my biggest complaint, right? Is if you set a precedent, stick with that precedent. You can't just willy-nilly be making this stuff up each and every call. All right, let's go through here. James from Ecuador, welcome in, James. Thank you for being here. From El Paso, Gerard, that's awesome. John, the Edmonton Drysidlers. Man, how good is Drysidle right now? Holy cow, Drysidle is money. Drysidle's so good, they took him off your Tim Horton picks. He can't select him. Arman, what's going on? What's wrong with Marner? No goal in the last 6. The puck back net. Man, Arman, you've been all over Marner the last couple games. You're like I was the beginning half of the season. You are all over him. I love it. Edmonton Oilers, welcome in. Let's go Leafs. Spencer coming in for Bermuda. Welcome in, Spencer. Connie, hello there. We got tickets to my first Leaf game in Sweden. Love from the UK. Connie, that is awesome. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. And that is so cool that you got tickets to go in Sweden. That's right. They're coming playing in the Sweden series next year in the preseason. The Leafs, one of the teams that are going to go over and play. That is very, very, very cool. Samantha, how's it going here from Toronto? Welcome in. Debbie, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate that. It's going to be interesting to see when the Leafs go over to Sweden, how they play, especially with Nylander. Wouldn't it be something if Nylander ends up getting traded in the offseason and they go over there and there's no Nylander? That would be something. Marner relaxed for a second. Marner, he's looked okay today. Makar messes up and a Calder candidate. Yeah. Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Kim, I'm fantastic. Hope you're doing well. Hockey Maddie, what's going on? Let's see. Alexander, do they play in Sweden? Really? Yeah. So they've done the last couple of years. They've been sending a couple teams down in different locations, trying to spread the game, trying to get the game around. So it's pretty cool that they do it. It's always tough on the teams, right? Because you have the travel and the time difference. So usually they go and they'll play a handful of games there. I think they actually play them. They play a couple exhibition and then a couple regular season games, and then they fly back home. So it's always interesting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice in the YouTube chat, our Streamlabs bot just dropped our Discord server in there. So if you are on Discord and you want to come in and hang out with our server, there's the invitation. You can definitely click on in, come in and check us out. We have a lot of fun in there between streams, talking hockey, talking all kinds of things. So if you're on Discord, please accept my invitation and come join us to hang out. Again, TikTok. Sorry, I can't get that link automated over there, but you're welcome to hop on over to YouTube and come hang out and join our Discord server as well. Marines first. What's going on? Leafs are showing up tonight. They look good right now. The issue was in the last game, it was the first few minutes of the second period where the Leafs fell apart. So we're hoping they can maintain what they've done in this first period and continue to do it. Uh-oh, Wario is here. Wario is in the house. Welcome in, Wario. Good to see you. Hope you are having a great night. I hope everyone's had an awesome weekend. We're just about ready to go for the second period. They're going to be coming on real soon. We're going to switch over to the game screen, but I'm happy in the last few minutes. If you have any questions for me, definitely drop them in the chat. I think there's like this QA function. I've never been figured out how it actually works. Actually, it looks like it's taken away. Can we find it? Oh, it's not there anymore. Well, how about them apples? Let's see. It's not going to work. All right, that's okay. Whoops, no, don't do that. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them in the chat before this game
Let's go
back up. Thank you for subscribing, Lydia. I appreciate that very, very much. Coming in, joining our subscribe team. All right, do you think Matthews resigns? He has to resign his NTC kicks in. It'll be interesting. I think ultimately Matthews does resign. Obviously, July 1st, he's eligible to sign his extension. If Matthews does not have his extension signed by the time the regular season starts, I am very worried. I'd be shocked if he didn't sign, but at the same time, if he comes in saying, I want $20 million a year, get real, kids. See you later. I've heard he's going to be asking somewhere in the $14-15 million range. That still is very high. Toronto has a lot they got to figure out when it comes to salaries because they're not going to be able to keep the four of them. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do. Nylander also is going to be up for an extension. Right now, he's making, what, 6? He's going to want close to 10. They can't afford to give Nylander 10. So the way Nylander's showed up in these playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised if he's kind of the odd man out. Kim, let's go. Oh, where did that go? Let me scroll back. What was the score of the Edmonton Oilers Vegas Golden Knights? Last night, oh gosh, you're going to make me remember back. Let me see if I can flip back and get that for you because I don't remember off the top of my head. It was a great game. The Oilers come out, they won. Let's see, the game last night. Does anyone remember? 5-1. It was 5-1 Oilers, which was just a great game. The Oilers crushed it. So 5-1 last night. Florida's blocking more shots than the Leafs. Mara's face. That was tough when Moore took that shot off the face. And that was scary. Really, really scary. Kentucky, keep Matthews, Marner, trade everyone else. Keep Sammy also, but we do need a top 10 goalie. Yeah, it's going to be really, really tough to see what they can do. Michael, it is 1-0. 1-0 for the Maple Leafs. No repeat, please, in the first 2 minutes. That's right, Peter. Let's see if they can just hold things down, keep it together. Let's go. Samantha, hello, welcome in. Great to see you. Okay, so I think we've got all the questions. They're taking their last break before they come back with period number 2. And this is where it was tough last time. They got to hang on. Florida's going to come out. It's going to take them, I'd say, about 8 minutes. If they need to hang on about 8 minutes, then they'll be okay. Road Warriors, what's up? Those contracts offers are likely prices for Derby stuff. You know what? It is. They're going to be really, really high price. Again, Matthews, you kind of have to just succumb to whatever he's going to ask for. If he wants the 15, you got to give him the 15. But Nylander, you can't afford to give him 10. And then next year, you have Tavares and Marner both up for extensions. Tavares, I think Tavares, he's on a downturn. You're going to have to go much lower with Tavares. And if he doesn't want it, then I think you got to trade him. Marner, he's one of those guys, I think you got to keep him too. But again, you can't afford Matthews at 15, Marner at like 11 or 12, and then Nylander at 10. It's just not going to happen. So places you want to have some money to go and get some good free agents. You want to try and sign Ryan O'Reilly. What an impact he's had. You know, he'll take a little bit of a discount to stay here, but it's going to be real tough to sign O'Reilly as well. And then there's just so many free agents, right? And there's only so much money. Salary cap isn't going up by a large amount. How do you re-sign them all? Ben, you know what? If you would have said that a couple of months ago, I would have said you're nuts. I was not happy when they first made that trade for Luke Shen. And I'll admit I was wrong. I think Luke Shen has been a great addition to this team on the defensive side. A really great addition. He's comes up bone crushing hits. You know, he's not as slow as I thought he would be. And he's a heads up, solid, good defenseman providing some leadership. You know, Giordano did an outstanding job all season long, especially when the Leafs decor was completely decimated and they were all injured. Giordano's played a lot of hockey, and he's kind of slowing down now here in the playoffs. But Shen coming in takes some of that pressure off Giordano. So I think they've been doing a great job. Endgame, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. So the lights are on, the players are on the ice. Let's get back to the game screen. They're interviewing Summer McTavish, swimmer, who just set a record. I didn't see exactly what it was for, but nice to see Canada getting some representation down there. I'm looking around. There's quite a few Leaf jerseys, but there's a lot more white. There's a lot more white and red. So Panthers fans, good job. Kudos to you all for coming out and being there. So that's crazy. So let's get over to the game screen. Jeff, I apologize if you misunderstood, but yeah, we can't actually show the game. We call the game, but we can't show you the actual video due to copyright. We are not the official rights holder, and so our channel would be taken down and blocked, and that's not something what we want to do, because we just like to come out and have a good time. Another one, she's smashing the records this year. Yeah, Daryl, it's crazy. Awesome. Good for her. All right, let's get the subscriber numbers updated. It is time to drop that puck. Wow, thank you everybody for coming in and hitting that subscribe. Everybody wants a chance at winning that autographed Doug Gilmour picture. All right, let's get that updated. Let's drop the puck and let's see how the Leafs can hang on for the beginning part of this second period. Panthers right off the draw. They're going to bring this all the way in. Down around. Shen's going to bring this one around. In the corner comes to Riley. Florida has Toronto pinned early right off the draw. Verhaeghe's going to spin this one around. In the corner, Panthers holding it in. Duclair hops around his man. Comes to the half boards. Verhaeghe misses it. Matthews picks it up. Matthews is working it down. He's going to drop it in, but not deep. Turned around. Here's a break from Florida. Duclair, quick shot, rebound. Picked up Verhaeghe as he's driving to the net, and he's taken down hard. Samsonov gets knocked, and he's down. He hasn't moved. Samsonov is hurt. He has not moved. This is not good news for Toronto. Sammy is hurt. Verhaeghe's slow to get up. So Joseph Wall, he's starting to get himself ready. Again, Samsonov has not moved. The trainer has come out. Luke Shen has come out. Samsonov is down hard. So there is a penalty on the play. Unbelievable. So Florida's actually going to get the power play. It was Toronto tripped up the Florida player, and it was Luke Shen. Luke Shen diving, takes out Verhaeghe, and it was Verhaeghe goes wide, but Luke Shen crashes hard into Samsonov, and he caught him in the left shoulder, the top part of the left shoulder. So it was a nice shot by Duclair, but again, Sammy gives up that huge rebound, and as Shen takes out Verhaeghe, he also takes out Samsonov. So they move the net away. Samsonov really having some trouble getting up. Toronto's going to put Florida on the power play. So this is not what we wanted to see. We talked about standing strong for the second period. So Samsonov, he's being helped out by the athletic therapist. The mask comes out for Joseph Wall. So Wall is going to come in here. Alex dropping the freeze. So Shen, nothing Shen could do. He tried to make the play to take out Verhaeghe. Zachary, what's going on? Welcome in. So Samsonov is going right down the tunnel. He's kind of holding his left shoulder a little high. So the question, I don't know if this is so much a concussion issue as it is a shoulder issue. But nonetheless, Joseph Wall is going to come in backup. Off feed, how's it going? Welcome in. Toronto's my team. Toronto's my number 1. Panthers are my number 2. So this is a tough situation here. Luke Shen, one of our good penalty killers, is in the box. Florida goes to the power play, and Joseph Wall is coming in relief. Dallas, we could see an e-bug, not your e-bug. I don't know who the emergency backup is in Florida tonight. They might be calling across to Sawgrass and saying, is there a Canadian in the house that knows how to play goal? So again, Matthews one-handed it in. A little weak effort, didn't get it in deep. Florida turned it around. It was a nice play. Duclair with a great shot. It was a big rebound. And then, Luke Shen crashes into Samsonov. So about 30 seconds in here, Florida is on the power play. Sister coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. And there we go. 100 likes. Appreciate it very much. Chevy, what's going on? Number 1 is TO. Number 2 is Edmonton. 2 good picks. JC, Will and Hill. And Hall. Yes, Will and Hall, the dynamic duo. That's funny. So thank you, subscribers coming in. You got a quick whistle. 139 left in the power play. 8 shots for Florida, only 4 for Toronto. Let's see if they can continue to play strong on the penalty kill. Florida's going to win it. They're going to bring it back. Looking to set it around. Toronto coming up on the aggressive forecheck a little bit is Kempf. He's going to turn around and come back. Florida going to put this one in. It's Reinhart that put it in deep. Coming around behind the net. Reinhart over to Tkachuk. Toronto's going to knock that down, but Montour is able to keep it in. Now it's turned over. Here comes Marner. Marner's got Kempf. Marner and Kempf crisscrossing. It's a 3-on-2. Brody takes a shot, and it gets blocked. Come on, Brody. If you're going to shoot on a 3-on-2 shorthanded, at least get it through. Here comes Tkachuk. Passes it over. Puck comes back. Montour. You got to watch him because he's been lethal. Puts it around, far side. Back to Sam Bennett. Bennett over to Montour. Montour down low. It hops over Tkachuk's stick. Over to Barkov. Cross ice. Nice quick stick by Marner. He's going to knock this one out. Len, how's it going? Panthers going to turn around. Stopped at the line. No, they continue it through. Trying to block for the pass. Brody doing a nice job. Comes all the way back to Montour. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Florida, side of the net. Quick shot. Nice job by Wall. Puts it in the corner. Back to the point. Montour looking. Pass across. Quick shot for Bennett. He's going to knock that one out. Florida player drops his stick. Toronto had a chance. And we got a hand pass that's going to stop the play. Wow. Montour lost his stick. Toronto had a chance, but it's blown down with a hand pass. Josh, how's it going? It's fantastic. Hope you're doing well. Colby, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Canadian Fox coming in with the subscribe. Thank you kindly for hitting that subscribe button. We're 2 subs away. Charlie still going with the May the 4th. 2 subs away from 68.50. 15 seconds on the power play. They put it in. Toronto's going to send it right back out and down the ice. Great job by Toronto to kill this one off. 8 seconds to go. This one is effectively over. Here comes Florida. Ekblad going to send it all the way up. It's a breakaway. Florida walking in on the breakaway. Holy no, they score. It's Duclair. I thought Joseph Wall stopped it. Darn. It's Duclair. Excuse me. I think this will still count as a power play. A nice, beautiful pass as Duclair splits the D. Wall goes down in the splits, and Duclair just stick handles around him. Nice goal. A beauty goal. Wow, Duclair. Great move getting in there. That was just shocking. Wall, who's cold, didn't really have a good chance. But Duclair just puts it in. Unbelievable. What a goal by Duclair. He made a spectacular, spectacular play. He does get credit for a power play goal. That was right at the end of the power play. So that was huge. Let's see how Toronto bounces back. Leafs going to bring this one down, trying to get back in here. Little misplay. Here comes Florida the other way. 2-on-1 again. Coming in, quick shot. That's going to get blocked and go just wide. Wow. So Florida continuing the pressure, continuing to push it. Duclair from Ekblad. It's a 1-1 hockey game right now. This is exactly what we talked about. Not collapsing. And the Panthers able to strike on the power play. Got to give them credit. Great job. Coming in, continuing to put pressure. We got another whistle in front of the net. So Wall loses the lid. He gets his helmet knocked off. Cliff, yes. Wall came in. Sammy got hurt right at the beginning of the period as Shen bashed into him. Jose, welcome in. A Florida man, what's up? Gold. Dave, how's it going? Tomcat, what's up? Linda, hello. Offbeat. That was awesome. It was a nice goal. It was a great move by the Panthers. Got to give them credit where credit is due. It was a beautiful pass. Duclair making no mistake. Duclair has wheels. He can skate like the wind. Listen, Wall is a fantastic goaltender. So I believe in Wall. I think he can do a great job. We just need the defense to stand tall with him. Thank you very much, Florida man. I appreciate that. All right, let's go. Drop this puck. White against Kempf. Kempf going to win this one clean. Brings it back behind the Leaf net. They're going to wrap it around the boards. The official had to jump out of the way. Toronto has it in the neutral zone. Gives it up to Yarncroc. Yarncroc can't move on it. Comes out. Kempf bringing it right back in. Kempf coming in. Yarncroc going to the net. And again, Kempf loses it and gets taken out. Florida's going to flip this. It lands just behind Justin Hall. Here's Dalpe coming through. Wall had to be careful. Gets it to Justin Hall. Hall passes it up. Here's Kempf. Kempf has it stripped again. Oh, sorry, it was Lafferty. Here's a big shot. Wall makes a nice save as Dalpe leans into that one 89 miles an hour. Here comes David Kempf. He's going to kind of flip this one out into the neutral zone for Lafferty. Lafferty going to hammer this one. Gets it to the Panther line. Can't put it in. He's going to follow it up. Duclair picks it up again. He's going to chip this one out. David Kempf picks it up. Look out. Lafferty with it. They're changing up. Had to be careful. Had to be careful. Here it comes. Marner coming in. He couldn't get there. Florida setting it up again. Panthers looking to strike while the iron is hot. Duclair again coming around. Gets it to the point. Montour has a man breaking. Sends it up. Barkov couldn't get there. Neither could Verhaeghe. Gustafsson plays it ahead. Here's Bunting. Gonna flip it in the corner. The chase is on. Robbie, what's going on? In the front, Matthews jamming at it. Bunting jamming at it. Comes to Marner. Marner trying to pass it to the slot. And the Panthers get a stick, and they're going to knock this one out. All the way down. Thank you, subscribers. Getting us up to 50, 68, 50 on the board. We're now counting down to 6,900, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, shame on me. We have a brand new sponsor joining us for the second periods. We'll talk about them at the next whistle. Tkachuk holds up his man. Verhaeghe going to play this back. Matthews in on the forecheck. Playing this one around. Here comes Florida. Forsling going to send this one in. Montour a little shaken up. Riley going to play this around to Shen. Shen's going to play it up. Here's Ryan O'Reilly. He's going to get taken out by Tkachuk. Riley with it. Look out. Riley's going to take a bump from Bennett. Coming around. Ryan O'Reilly going down in the corner to pick it up. He's there. Working with Achari. It comes to Achari. He puts it back in the corner. Achari again. This one gets past him. Tkachuk trying to play it up. Here's Shen. Shen's going to give it to O'Reilly. In front. Quick shot. It goes just wide. O'Reilly banging at it. That goes just wide. Toronto getting close. Achari taking some bumps. Comes out. Morgan Riley going to chip it in for Ryan O'Reilly. Thank God we don't have a third Riley on this team. Here comes Florida. Bringing it up. They're going to dump this one in. The chase is on. Iron Cliff, what's going on? Just discovered you a couple weeks ago. You got talent, very entertaining. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Sammy has let in 1 to 2 weak goals per game. Wall hasn't. Let's see what Wall can do here. That's right. Riley in there battling hard in the corner, trying to get through. Chris, that's right. Wall and Bobrovsky. Samsonov got hurt. Here's a shot. That's going to be tipped just wide. Pugsley, welcome in on the tickety-tockety. Coming around behind the net. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Trying to bring it in front. Tavares battling in there. Nylander trying to get in. Nylander comes away with it. Nylander walking around, walking the line. Passes across for the one-timer. That doesn't get through. Brody has more blocked shots than anybody else in this game. Here comes Florida up the gun. It's Listerine walks around. Brody takes the shot. Hall makes a nice save. You got to watch out for these Panthers. They're fast. Comes to Yarncroc, gives it to McCabe. McCabe going to go cross ice to Nylander. Nylander one-on-one. He's going to turn and go the wrong way again. Flips it over. Here comes Gustafsson. Puts it in front for Kempf. And he scores. David Kempf on the bank shot from Gustafsson. There we go.
You got the touch.
It's a little bounce play. Gustafsson doing all the work, and he pretty much banks it off off David Kempf in front of the net. So nice play. Nylander carrying it around, gives it to Gustafsson. Oh, you know what? I don't know if Kempf actually got the stick on that reverse angle. It looks like it was the Panther player who puts this in. So Gustafsson took the shot, and it looks like it goes off Mark Stahl. So the question is, oh, not Mark. Yeah, it is Mark Stahl. So Mark Stahl with the own goal. So Toronto's going to take the lead. 2-1 Maple Leafs. And we got an icing right off the face-off. So this is going to come back. Just waiting to see how they score this one. Again, it should be Gustafsson. They're calling it Gustafsson. Nylander going to get the lone assist. We'll see if that changes. Dawson. Excuse me. Wow. Dawson, welcome in. Pardon me. Let me tell you a little bit about our brand new sponsor, Carbon. Check them out, carbon.com. Use promo code Samwelb12. Take 15% off your regular prices. Quick shot. That's going to go up and out of play. Of course, Carbon is all your ski and snowboard wear. Plus, they got lighter base layers that you could wear in the spring, in the fall, for outdoors, whether you're on the slopes or on the streets. Check them out, carbon.com. I myself have been wearing Carbon jackets for many, many, many years. Love them. They're super warm. Those days when you're out waiting for the train and it's like minus 30 degrees and you're standing on the platform freezing. Yes, those Carbon jackets have kept me warm. Plus the base layers, I wear them all the time, whether it's around the house or just out on the streets to keep warm. Waterproof, they moisture wicking, so they keep you dry. Definitely check them out, carbon.com. And of course, take 15% off with Samwelb12. And as you check out any of our sponsors and you look through their stuff, if you have any questions or you have any concerns, please let me know, because I want to make sure the people that we partner up with are usually products and services and companies that I use and I would recommend. But if you feel like you have any questions or something you need to discuss, definitely let me know and I'd be happy to talk about it with you. Carbon for your next trip to Iceland. There you go, Dallas. Absolutely. Carbon also, you probably know the name if you watch Olympics. Carbon is a proud sponsor of many Australian and Canadian winter teams. The aerial team, the luge and snowboard teams. So there's actually a couple more. I just can't think of them all off the top of my head. But you've seen the product around, and it's good quality stuff. So I appreciate it. Waterproof socks for us mountain dwellers. Waterproof socks. They do have some they have some heating socks, I believe. The heated socks and the heated gloves, I believe they carry, if I'm not mistaken. But great play here. The Leafs coming out, Wall standing tall as he has to come in relief, getting some stretching while he can. If you missed it earlier, Samsonov got knocked out of this game as Shen crashes into him. Hall has yet to give up a goal. Jeffrey, Hall has been playing okay. Hall's been playing pretty well so far. There you go, Jose. That's right. Exactly. There it is. Beverly, we the North. We stick together no matter on ice or on the courts. We the North. Florida back with this puck. Cutting this one around. Oh, hang on one sec. Oh. So interesting. So what they said is there is no e-bug situation in the playoffs. No e-bug. So the teams carry 3 goalies. So Matt Murray is the 3rd official goalie. Here's Tkachuk coming in. He's going to drop this back. Here's a shot from the line. And Wall makes a nice save off Gudas. 101.7 miles an hour. And Wall stops that. Wow, 101.7. That's right, Dallas. No e-bug. So if something is to happen to Justin Wall, if Wall gets hurt and Samsonov not able to return, it would be Matt Murray who has to suit up and come in relief, even though Murray has not played in like a decade. I'm just kidding. It's been a couple months since Matt Murray has played. He would come in as the Leafs' 3rd goalie. But Wall standing tall. He's doing a good job so far. Let's see how he continues to play. 11:30. Here's Florida sending it to the net. And again, Wall is going to take that and hang on to it. Now, Joseph Wall, in the games he did play in the regular season, he was incredible. He's been really, really good. So I am fully confident in this goaltender. I think Wall is going to be the keeper of the future for the Maple Leafs. Okay, here we go. Florida putting it down into the Toronto zone. Toronto just needs to step up defensively and get it out. Skepticism, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Chevy, thank you. Go Leafs, go. Absolutely. Toronto has it in the neutral zone. Ryan O'Reilly going to play this one back. Put all in net. That's funny. That would just encourage more shots, wouldn't it? Back around. So Gustafsson gets credit for the goal. Nylander gets the assist, as does Jake McCabe, gets the 2nd assist. 2-1 Toronto here with about 11 minutes left to go in the 2nd period. Going to bring this in. Gustafsson bring it in to O'Reilly with a shot that's going to just miss. O'Reilly following it up, trying to get in there. There's Darryl bringing Carlton the Bear to the show. Here comes Barkov. He's going to carry this one in. Barkov cutting to the middle, driving towards the net. Going to go high and wide. Picked up by Nylander. Gets it to Tavares. Tavares is on the run. He's going to roll this one into the corner, and he's going to chase it. Going right in after Montour. Playing around. Kerfoot comes in support. Florida, Barkov picks it up. He's going to play. Look out! Jake McCabe stepped into his man, and he didn't move anywhere. Who was that? Duclair. McCabe runs into Duclair, and neither one of them budged. That's a big-time collision. Coming around, Toronto brings it to the point. Matthews, he's going to send this in. It's deflected wide. McCabe goes down deep. McCabe behind the net, throws it up the middle for Brody. Look at the defense jumping in here for Toronto. Comes back, and Marner's going to miss that. Can't keep it in. Going to put it over to Brody. Both defenders were down low for Toronto. Lisa Marie, welcome in. Great to see you. Down around Bunting, in trouble behind the net. Going to play it ahead. This comes all the way down. Justin Hall back to pick it up. That's right. Go, Johnny T, go. Here comes Giordano. Giordano hits the red line. He's going to dump this one in. If you're brand new and you're just coming in, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 7K, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. Jose, not the Panthers night. It's still lots of time left. Panthers are looking good. Down low in the corner. Matthews, a little bump on Tkachuk. Getting it over. Bennett's coming in with a little bump. Held in by Ekblad. Ekblad sending it down deep. Tkachuk, he's being taken out into the backside of the net. The net's going to come off as Justin Hall and Tkachuk battling it out there behind the net. And so, are we getting a call? I think Tkachuk just pushed Justin Hall's stick away from him. So let's see. So no change. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. It's going to be a draw inside the Toronto zone. So Hall and Tkachuk battling behind the net. So Keefe the bench, the Toronto bench is confused. Everybody's confused on what's going on. So they are going to go to a commercial break after the refs don't know what's going on. So they're going to go to a break and be back shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to thank all of our channel members. Thank you so much to all of our channel members. We appreciate you very, very much in supporting our channel. And again, big shout out to Beverly for gifting a bunch of memberships early today. Thank you, Beverly, very much for doing that. If you want to become a channel member, hey, Erica, what's going on? Welcome in. If you want to become a channel member, there's the link. You can click that link or click the link in the pinned message atop the chat. That will take you to the membership page where you can see the 4 different packages available, the perks and benefits to each one. But regardless, whether you come in at the top tier or the lower end tier, you get instant access to the emojis to play with in the chat. You also will get access to our gambling game, so you can gamble with the points that you have earned. Now, I'll have to get the gambling set up for you in between streams, so you'll get access to that for tomorrow night's show. So thank you, all of our channel members. We appreciate it. Endgame, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. Eternal, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. All right. And AAU, I don't believe I've actually said hello to you tonight. So sorry, buddy. How's it going? Here we go. Game on. Puck is dropped. We're under 9 minutes to go in the second. Lafferty, 2-on-1. Lafferty to Kempf. Kempf coming in. What a save, Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky with the splits. Loose puck. Toronto can't come up with it. They were close there. Thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe button. Great opportunity there for the Leafs. Coming closer and closer. Here comes Kempf. Gonna flip this one down to the corner. Lafferty back in there. I like the chemistry between Kempf and Lafferty. They're playing well together. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Kempf with the tip in front. Nice save by Bobo Cop. And Florida is going to flip this one out, but it's going to enter the bench. So if you are new and you're just coming in, Jay, what's going on? What happened to the goalie? Luke Shen made a diving play to knock the puck away from Verhaeghe. And in that slide after the dive, he crashed into Samsonov pretty hard. So Samsonov was down for a little bit. He did get up with the help of the trainer and was taken to the bench and right to the locker room. So I don't know if we're going to see him coming back tonight. But if you are new and you're just coming in, well, wait till the next whistle. I want to bring you up to speed on a little information, but here's a break. Again, it's Duclair, another breakaway. And this time, Wall's got his number. Wall with a great save off Duclair. Duclair with 2 breakaways. Here's Toronto coming back the other way. It's Marner. Marner with the puck. He has it knocked away. Turnover in the neutral zone, and Matthews comes back to steal it. Playing it back to their defenseman. Ooh, Duclair, you could hear his 4-letter word from here. All the way down the ice. Forsling going to pick it up in the corner. He's going to run with this one off the boards. Kachuk putting it out in the middle. Here comes Barkov. Barkov drops it for Verhaeghe out of his reach, but Barkov recovers. Now he's going to leave it for Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe lets it go to the point. Cross ice to Gudas. Gudas. He's going to take a snapper, and they score! A seeing eye shot from the point, and Florida ties it up. It's going to be Carter Verhaeghe on the deflection. The Verhagster ties this one up. Unbelievable. It came back. Toronto had the opportunity. It was a breakout pass. Duclair with a great chance. The play continues, and Gudas with the shot from the point. Somehow Verhaeghe managed to get a stick on it. I want to see where this tip came in. I think it hit his butt. It hits Verhaeghe's butt. Matthews doing a very weak job defensively. Very weak job defensively. And Verhaeghe uses his backside to knock that one in. Cora, how's it going? Welcome in. Again, there's our invite for our Discord server. If you're on Discord, feel free to click that link and come on in and join us. We'd love to have you continue to be a part of our community. Bennett coming around. The Let's Go Panther chants are loud and proud down here in Southern Florida. Panthers working it around. Alex bringing the freeze up. We got another freeze. There we go. Leafs going to get it out. Gerard, welcome to the membership club. Gerard coming in as a rookie member. Welcome to the team. Thank you very much for your membership. We appreciate it. Huge chat hype for Gerard for coming in and joining the membership squad. Going to put this one in. Interesting. They've given it to Dalpe. That's got to be a mistake. I don't even think Dalpe was on the ice. Quick shot. That gets knocked down. So we'll have to see if that's just a mistake online. So that's weird that it was saying Dalpe when I don't even think he was on the ice. It is going to be Verhaeghe from Gudas in Mahara. So we'll have to update. I'll update that tracker shortly. Here comes Toronto. They're going to play it up the middle. Nylander with it. Nylander trying to come in. He's kind of being tied up in the corner. Working through. I didn't get the Gustafsson goal up here either. Marner back to the line. Here's Bunting taking a shot. Nice save. That gets steered aside. They're continuing to put the pressure. Good job, Toronto. Duclair's going to break this one out again. Florida on the attack. They're coming down and around. Good job, Toronto, to cut them off. Florida steals it back to the point for Mark Stahl. Takes a shot, and that's going to go just wide. Here they come again. 3-on-2. Toronto going to pitch it in. Stahl in there. Everybody's in there. 5:05 to go. Trying to get these goals updated for you. And we got a whistle. A whistle as it goes into the netting. So let me get this updated. So many goals. Carter Verhaeghe gets it in using his backside. It doesn't matter as long as you don't kick it in. It doesn't matter how it goes in. It's all the same. So give me 1 second. Let's make sure to type this correct. All right, there we go. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. If you're brand new, I said I was going to tell you about something at the whistle. So here we go. For those of you that are just coming in, we're on our way to 7K. We're now about 148 away. We are giving away this autographed Doug Gilmour picture to one lucky subscriber who will get a chance to win. So if you haven't subscribed, here's a close-up of the autograph. Make sure you do hit that subscribe. So when we hit 7K, you will get your chance to win the autographed Doug Gilmour picture. We were able to get this autograph directly from him during Game 5 of the Tampa-Toronto series. It was very nice enough to record a little intro for us and take some pictures as well. So get your chance at the Dougie autograph picture. It's free. All you got to do is hit that subscribe. But thank you all for being here. We appreciate it very, very much. Jade, what's going on? Welcome in and great to see you. And thank you, everybody. Doing a great job on those likes. We're approaching 150 likes. So if you haven't hit those likes, click that as well. And again, thank you, everybody on TikTok as well. When you're hanging out on TikTok, just click that screen. Let's get a couple of likes up there. Ray, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Crows BC, welcome in. Good to see you. Robert, let's go Panthers. Absolutely. This has been a great game. A really great game. So let me get this updated. All right. So nice job. Gudas taking that shot from the point, ties it up. We got 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Toronto trying to stay alive. Florida trying to take a lethal 3-0 series lead. Tavares in against Reinhart. It's a scramble draw. Florida's going to come away with it. Here comes the Panthers. Going to flip this one out down the ice. Trying to pitch it into Toronto zone. They do. Justin Hall picks it up. He's going to bank it off the end boards. Pass comes over to Nylander. Nylander takes it off the skate, and he's on the move. Nylander going in. He's got, a little crisscross there with Yarncroc. They ran into each other, and a bad pass down low for Hall. Nylander not doing well. Tavares trying to hold the line. He does. Tavares taking a couple bumps, gets it to Nylander. Nylander walking the blue line, gets it across. Shot from the point, goes wide. Tavares sticks it in front. It's there. Nobody could get a stick on it. This is going to come to the line and just squeezes out. Out to center. Justin Hall. He tries to chip it ahead. Here comes Florida. Justin Hall doing a nice job trying to stand his man up. Here comes the Panthers. They're going to put this in, and it goes just wide again. Thank you, subscriber, hitting that subscribe button. Here's Gustafsson. He can't get it out. Toronto chipping it through. It gets to the line, and they can't get out again. Florida holds it alive. How did they score? It was Gudas took a little wrister from the point, and it hit Verhaeghe's butt and went in the net. So it was a little bit of a fluky goal, but hey, they count nonetheless. Here's Riley. Oh, and a blown tire there, going to give Florida a chance. Here comes the Panthers, working it down low with the puck. Passing it back to Ekblad. He sends it in. That gets knocked down, and Toronto clears. Toronto clears with 3:30 left to go. English, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Here comes Florida. Nick Cousins down low. He's going to take a bump. Gets knocked off the puck. Matthews trying to get it to the line. He get it to Bunting. Can't get it out. And now Barkov brings it out himself. Barkov is going to reverse this one back. Here we go. They're going to pitch it in. Goes to the corner. TJ Brody back to pick it up. Ray coming in with the follow. Thank you very much on TikTok. Bunting tying it up. He's there with Gudas. Matthews coming in with Verhaeghe. Gets it back to McCabe. McCabe's pass going to be blocked by Duclair, but it knocked the stick completely out of his hands. Toronto going to bring this one back around. Here comes Toronto. A little far over the icing. McCabe dumps this in, and that's going to be an icing call. Got to take a few steps closer. So Achari actually holding his arm on the bench. That's something to keep an eye on, as he was in a little bit of discomfort. So we'll have to see if he misses a shift or two. He was trying to get his hand up to block the pass. He got the hand up to block the puck, but he was hurt. He went right to the bench. So he's got the hand out of there, getting some air on the side of the thumb. That was tough. Alex wants to get the wave going. Let's get the wave going. Hang on. Here's Bunting racing down. Bunting kind of gets tripped up. Here comes the wave in 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the virtual wave rolling. Hey. Here we come around. Florida with the puck. Big hit in the corner. Toronto's going to pick it up. Let's go, Leafs. Let's get those hand emojis flooding the chat. Get the virtual wave going. Here's a long shot. Bobrovsky going to grab and hang on to it with 2:05 left to go in the second. Bobo's going to hang on to it. Jaden, how long have you been a Leafs fan? Jaden, and thank you for the follow. All my life. Born and raised a Leaf fan from a wee little lad all the way up. YouTube emoji not working. Oh, no. But there we go. The hands are coming in. Hey. That's right, Jay. Come on, Toronto. Now's the time. There you go. That's right, English. That's right. So Toronto coming in. Tavares against Barkov. Barkov is going to win that one. This is going to come back around. Toronto steals. Walking in. Matthews to Riley. Riley tried to go to Matthews. Terrible pass from Morgan Riley. Turns it over, and Riley lucky enough to get back and put this one into the zone. Here comes Florida. Florida working their way up. How long have Panthers been your number 2 team? Spaceman, a long time. Probably since they came into the league, to be honest. I was a fan of them. I don't think I considered them my number 2 team back then, but I was a big fan of them. And for the last 10 years or so, maybe they've been my number 2, 10, 20 years. We got an icing call with 1:27 to go. This is going to come back to the Florida zone, and Duclair is hot. Oh, and it looks like Riley's going to the box. So hang on. Hold the phone here. So I thought it was an icing call, but it looks like Duclair, they're actually calling a penalty on Morgan Riley. So Duclair. Oh, yes, Morgan Riley. So it was going to be an icing call, but it was because Morgan Riley upended Duclair. Oh, tough shift for Morgan Riley. Blue, it is the end of the second period, and it's tied at 2s. But Florida has a power play right now after Morgan Riley just made a bad decision. Toronto's going to send it to the line. This gets out. Where's JT? JT's there. He was just on. Coming around in front. Quick tip. Reinhardt making a play in front. Can't get it through. Justin Hall, he's trying to get it to the line. Gets it up to Achari. Achari can't get it past Montour. Montour to Tkachuk. Gets it stripped from David Kempf. Kempf is going to try to reverse it, but Barkov intercepted that one. Comes back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk walking out down low, bottom of the faceoff zone. Going to send it around the boards. Far side for Barkov. Barkov cross ice pass. Working it down low. Kempf's going to knock it away from him, and it comes out and over the line. Here's a break. Here comes Achari, and he has it stripped away. Achari with a chance to break out. Here comes Tkachuk. Back in. Going to drop this for Reinhardt. Back to Tkachuk. Cross ice pass. Barkov takes a shot. Wall makes a save. Back to Barkov. Going to pass this around. He gets it back again. Coming out in front, Tkachuk tried to thread the needle. TJ Brody made a nice save. 15 seconds to go. Montour to Barkov. Cross ice to Tkachuk. To the middle for Montour. And a nice stop there by the wall. Len, Knives got taken out a couple of games ago. Sam Bennett took Knives, banged him off the boards, and then drove him down into the ice. So Knives is out with concussion symptoms. He's out for games 3 and 4, potentially the rest of the series. So it's an unfortunate break for Knives. 9.5 seconds left to go on the power play. Florida's going to win it. They won it clearly, but it went between the defense. Here comes the Panthers back in. 1 second to go. Can they get a shot off? They do at the whistle. It's Tkachuk. And the Leafs take exception to that as Joseph Wall is a little shaken up as Tkachuk runs into him right at the buzzer. So Wall is up. He shakes his head and he goes away as Luke Shen comes in and has some words for Tkachuk. Oh, and it was actually Yarncroc. Yarncroc tried to go after Tkachuk. Yarncroc got the stick up in the neck area of Wall. So it wasn't Tkachuk that shook him up. It was his own player that came in with the stick. So Yarncroc gives a little spear to Joseph Wall. Not intended. All right, let's go to the second intermission and let's talk some hockey. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Carbon, our second period, second intermission sponsor, carbon.com for all your winter apparel, sports apparel needs. Check them out. Of course, they have some good lighter stuff for spring, summer as well. Carbon.com, and save yourself 15% off regular prices by using promo code Samwelb12. All right, let's bring in our special guests. Please welcome from the command station, AAU, and from parts unknown up north. Actually, we know exactly where she is. Dallas Hockey Girl. Welcome into both. Again, sorry, TikTok, you won't get a chance to see, but you can feel free to listen along.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
What did I do?
You must use me. You didn't even say hi to me.
Oh, yes, that's my plan all along. You
Must
snuck
be your
in.
evil plan.
But I see, is that your Leaf shirt tonight you are wearing?
Yes, it is.
That is why they're playing a much better all-around game. So thank you.
I have a question, though.
Yes.
About this e-bug thing. Is there a virus or an antidote for it, since it's a bug?
That's terrible. Speaking of terrible, let me run through the goals here in the second period because there are a few of them. Anthony Duclair opened up the scoring from Ekblad. Then it was Gustafsson from Nylander and McCabe. Then it was Carter Verhaeghe from Gudas and Mara. Shots at period 14 for the Panthers, 9 for the Leafs, bringing the totals to 21-13. 13 shots after 2 period. That's not good. Florida
That's
goes
not enough.
1 for 2 on the power play. Hey, guess what? Guess who hasn't had a power play in this game? Guess who's reffing? Wes McCauley's reffing. Guess who hasn't had a power play? Oh, Toronto. Oh, Toronto. They have not had a power play. They are leading in the face-off circle. Toronto has blocked 16 shots, 11 for the Panthers. 9 giveaways, though, for each team.
Thank you,
That is
Alex.
ugly. And 22 hits for Florida, 19 for Toronto. So not a great second period. Again, they held out a little bit, but they couldn't shut down Florida completely. But
Did
it's
the
just crazy.
NHL get dropped on their head? Why is Wes McCauley reffing the Leafs game?
Prep coming in with
Thank
the
you,
super
I can
chat. I
prep.
can prep. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I can
Everyone,
prep.
Sam and crew just getting in the house. What did I miss? Wall and net. Yes,
Yeah,
you missed
Sam's
a couple of
not-
goals from each team. Joseph Wall coming in right at the start of the second period. It was about 40 seconds in. Luke Shen on a diving play tries to knock the puck away from the Florida player, and he crashes into Samsonov. Samsonov goes down. He was hurt, and he is helped off the ice. So that's about all you missed. Is Austin Matthews playing? Great question, Joaquin. If we see him, we'll let you know. Somebody is wearing the Matthews jersey. I'm not sure if it's him or not, but somebody is wearing the Matthews jersey. Absolutely.
Hello,
I
911.
forgot to tell you, Sam.
We're reporting Matthew's game is missing. Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot to
Alex
tell you,
says stop
Sam.
complaining about Wes McCauley. Forced penalty yourself. Listen. I'm kind of joking around, Alex. He's actually been very good tonight. The penalties Toronto taken
He's
were
not been
100% penalties.
not been
So
bad.
they were great. And can't.
It's been pretty equal tonight.
Yeah,
It's been
I
pretty
have
equal.
no issues about Wes McCauley at all tonight. So we're just giving him a hard time because hey, that's what we like to do. State, Frankie Tomatoes is no longer here. At the beginning of, I guess halfway through the pandemic, Frankie Tomatoes closed its doors and they took down the all the frontage on that building. So yeah, Frankie's is gone, unfortunately.
Guess what, Sam?
Yes.
I forgot to tell you. Everybody else knows but you.
Oh, again? Okay, hit me.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
You know how the other day we just had an offer on the house, right?
Yes.
Now we're in signed contract.
Hey, there you go. I had no doubt. That's awesome.
But you were the last to know.
Shocker. There it is. Big Willie Styles coming in. Wouldn't it be nice for Big Willie to actually show up and do something? That would be outstanding. I'm going to move that to the side.
The players
That's awesome.
there,
Congrats.
but they're not actually playing.
What's
They're
that?
playing better than the first game.
That they
True
are.
that.
They are. Don, how's
True
it going? Welcome in. And
Welcome.
who said that? Somebody said, guys saying sup to everyone. Of course, Alexandra, that's what we do here. We welcome everybody. We want to make sure everybody's included because, man, we have a great time. We want everybody to be involved.
Hey, everyone here is like family. We're just one big happy hockey family.
There you go. Hey, I got some stuff for you. Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. All right, I got to catch up. We got some days left to go here. This one goes out to all my Star Wars peeps out there. Where's my, here we go. Why did Anakin Skywalker cross the road? To get to the dark side. All right, CeeLo, what's going on? Our partner channel,
Hey,
our
CeeLo.
NASCAR loving Atlanta Braves superstars in the house. CeeLo, what's going on? If
CeeLo,
you
did
are
my
a
teal car
NASCAR
win
fan
the
or
race?
Atlanta Braves fan, check him out. Why is Hall still playing? Hall's actually been pretty good. No complaints about Justin Hall. Hey, I got two more. You're going? All right, see you later, buddy.
You're
Leafs go.
telling jokes. That's why he's going.
That's yeah, boo. What's it called when you drop a nacho in mayonnaise? Cinco de Mayo. All right. Last one. I promise. This one's for Dallas. Serious question, Dallas. Serious question. You're a nurse. A lot of nurses that support the channel. And so I have a medical question for you. It's on the minds of hundreds of thousands of people around the world. Everybody wants to know, why do nurses carry
Save
red
me.
pens? In
Cover
case
for
they
blood?
need to draw blood.
Draw blood.
There we
I
go.
do have something to do with blood. Well, and speaking of nurses, my people in the chat. Nurses Week starts tomorrow. It goes all week. So show some love to the nurses. Hug your nurses all this week.
So
There you go.
later
Samantha
on,
coming
Dallas,
in,
I'll
nurse
have her
here as
address
well.
so you can send her all flowers for Nurses Week.
No.
Awesome, Samantha. Awesome. Part of the
My
nurse crew.
sister. Thank you.
Just send all your flowers to to Dallas. 2 hours north of Toronto?
3.
Oh, 3 hours north of Toronto. The Canadian Mounties will find her.
We don't really have the Mounties. The OPP. Just get them to the OPP. They'll find me.
The OPP, yeah, you know me. All right. So what a game. They're definitely playing better. Hey Norman, what's going on? Welcome in. They're definitely playing better. Oh wow. Samantha, thank you for doing what you do, because that's tough.
Samantha,
So
yeah, I do home care, and we have palliative patients on our home care list too. They're very hard patients to take care of some days. Absolutely. Thank you, Terry.
absolutely. So that's a tough one. Yeah. Happy Nurses Week. Let's start it off early. Let's drop some purple hearts in the chat. Let's get it in there with purple hearts and show our appreciation. So thank you, Samantha, for sharing. This hockey game might need some nurses on standby, because we are tied going into the third period, and this is do or die, right? This is do or die for the Maple Leafs.
I mean, it's only
coming in with
game
that
2,
phrase.
but it's only game 2. Oh.
There we go.
It's the only game 2, so it's not really do or die, but it is in a sense because of
Bruh, did you follow in your head?
you know,
It's game 3.
the momentum. If they lose tonight 2 games in a row, and then they got to go to Tampa, it's not going to be good.
Psst. This is game 3. They already lost 2 games in a row.
And we don't play in Tampa when we play the Florida Panthers. Dude.
I'm going back to sleep, okay?
Were you dropped in your head? Okay, and none of my nurse peeps can give it away. But if Sam or Triton can tell me why nurses, like it's Nurses Week, but Nurses Day is May 12th, my birthday. If they can tell me why that's Nurses Day, I will send them a jar of jam. But no Googling.
Why is May 12th Nurses Day?
Yes, no Googling and no help from the chat. You ponder on that, and if you tell me, I will send you a jar of jam.
State Hall hasn't been that bad. I know he's like the
okay.
He's the fall guy of the team, but Hall hasn't been okay.
Was it because it was the birth of Florence Nightingale?
You asked your Alexa, didn't you?
You said no Google. You didn't say no Alexa.
Oh, you were asking us? I thought you were asking the chat.
She was asking us.
I was asking you too. You can't ask Alexa, you cheater.
You didn't say no Alexa. You said no Google. So I didn't technically cheat.
No help, no cheating, no jam for you.
Sam wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
No, that's so funny. I misunderstood. I thought you said to us, don't answer. This is for the chat.
No, the chat couldn't help
maybe you should go back to bed too.
Okay.
Nurses Day is May the 12th because that is Florence Nightingale's birthday, and I forget how old she would be, but she would be over 200 years old this year.
And she was like the founder of nursing or something like that.
She was sort of
if she was really a good nurse, she would have figured out how to still be here.
Oh, come
At
on. That was the perfect
203.
spot for your dun-dun-dun. What the heck? Push the button. Yeah.
Oh, 223. I didn't think it was quite that much. Yeah, she'd be 223 this year.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
born
awesome.
in 1820. Born in 1820.
Oh, Jonathan says the new Disney Nurse Day pin is awesome looking. I didn't know they actually did a pin for that. That is very cool that they do that.
Sometimes they do, and unfortunately, the nurses we give sometimes the hospitals give out or outbreaks.
It's because it's so sad. I don't want to take anything away from doctors. I know they go to school a lot longer and they have a lot to deal with, but it's really the doctors that get most of the credit, and the nurses are really severely overlooked 90% of the time.
Welcome to politics.
Yeah.
It's actually a big thing. I mean, anyone in the chat, I don't want to get too far down the road into politics, but if you're in the Ontario area, and I'm sure it's like this everywhere, you know exactly what's going on with the nurses and the debate over salaries and compensation and all that
And
stuff.
the
And
teachers and the public workers. It's awful.
it's very, very tough right now.
But when you stop and think about it, when you go to an off doctor visit or even to an emergency room, who do you spend more time with? The doctor or the
receptionist.
nurses?
The
The
receptionist.
receptionist probably. The receptionist
Well,
handles
that
the
too,
billing.
but
Yeah.
The receptionist handles the billing.
Ace, welcome in. Let's go Panthers.
Welcome.
Alexandra, Freddie Anderson, he had a tough go today. He got chased out of the net, didn't play well. And for those that are on Instagram, you'll see EC3's comment. We started a brand new Instagram account. We're just trying to build it up. So go over, give us a follow on Instagram. It's a designated Instagram for our channel. We'd really appreciate your help in trying to build that up. We've had a lot of people already coming over and hitting the follow on Instagram, so thank you for that. On TikTok, again, I apologize, missed your comments there. Score, it is tied 2-2, and I don't have the jersey on tonight, but I got my Maple Leaf Hawaiian shirt because the jersey just gets too hot. Too hot under the lights.
The NICU nurses are they're a special breed.
There is a hockey game going on here, you know.
There is a hockey game, and this is going to be crazy because we're going in 2-2. Florida has all the momentum. Joseph Wall is now in net. Oh my God.
Period.
Barrett, I hope you're joking. Ballard days were the best years for the Leafs. If you liked losing,
no.
But I will say, Ballard years, I loved it because we were at Maple Leaf Gardens, right? Nothing beats Maple Leaf Gardens. The Ballard years, we had a lot of great players coming through our doors, and it was a great time for hockey. If you were a Leaf fan, the best part of the Ballard years were going to the Gardens and watching the other teams coming in because you got to see all those players you loved. Cheering for the Leafs in kind of the 80s was a really hard thing to do.
Was a bit rough. It was a little rough. Our childhood Sam was a bit rough as Leaf fans.
Das coming in, go Leafs go, cheering from Malaysia. Welcome in.
Oh,
just a little live reminder, chat. We don't mind a little friendly trash talk, but please keep the chat family friendly.
Please do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do we think we'll see Samsonov for the third, or do we think he's gone for at least this game?
No, I think he's done for today. They'll let him rest. Listen, Wall's been okay. No need to change them out. I'd rather have Samsonov kind of rest up and be good to go for game 4. Let Wall take the brunt, and he deserves it.
But I want my eBud. I want my eBud. Where is he?
There's an antivirus for that.
Yeah. Did I like Sundin? Yes, Sundin was awesome. Sundin was great. The problem with Sundin, he's a guy who would get you 75, 80 points a year, but it was so effortless for him. It was frustrating because it looked like he was never skating hard, and that drove me nuts. But he was always so good, so good.
So you coach hockey, right, Sam?
Yes, I've been behind my share of benches.
What would you say the Leafs need to do for this third period?
So right now, LP, what's going on? Yeah, Leafs took out their own goalie. It was a
They
ploy
did
to get Joseph Wall in. It was a design play.
not
No,
not on purpose, but
um,
it's happened. It was a
so
3-player pileup.
what I do right now is I highlight a lot of the good things that are happening. The goals that they're scoring, they're not coming from our superstars, right? Lafferty has been awesome in this game. He's been in there grinding
Right.
it out. Gustafson has been good. Kempf has been good. So you really highlight that our bottom six, well, I guess it's our bottom five because they're going one less forward, are playing good hockey. I think what you're trying to do now is by really pushing the bottom players, you're trying to motivate the top players because you're saying, look what we're doing. We're in this hockey game. Our series, our 2023 playoff series rests upon the
AFC.
fate of this next 20 minutes or so.
It
So
does.
what you want to do is you want to inspire to get one of your top guys to get going. Matthews has been non-existent. Marner he's been okay. Nylander's been non-existent. All right, they're on the bench. They're getting ready to come back in. That's how I would address it. Dallas Triton, thank you again for being here today. Let's get all of our predictions in the chat and see what you guys think is going to happen in this third period.
Well, thank you
3-2
for
Leafs.
having us, and we'll see you in the chat.
All
Yeah.
right, sounds good. Again, those
3-2
are
Leafs.
our good friends. Well, sorry, go ahead, Dallas.
3-2 Leafs in OT. Calling it.
3-2 and OT. All right, let's see. Here we go. It's time for the third period. Again, the Leafs are going to be on the penalty kill to start off this period as Riley is in the box. So get all the predictions in the chat. TikTok, you as well. Still providing New Year's. All right. Coming around. 24 seconds left on the power play. Coming back around. Florida working through, setting it up on the power play. Pass across. Almost the one-timer. Can't take that one. Coming back around. Bennett passes it off. Power play is over. Here's a shot from the point, and that goes just wide. Wow. So they've killed it off. They're back at 5-on-5. Even strength.
Let's go.
Ace coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Playing this one around. Gonna bring it out. Here's a big one-timer, and Wall makes a nice stop there. Coming out, Toronto able to get it out to the neutral zone. Trying to turn this one back around. Morgan's picking 4-3. Triton goes 4-3 as well. Down low, Tavares bringing it down into the end boards. Kicking this around. Here comes Duclair. Duclair's had a great game. He tips it around. Toronto has to go back. Gustafson. Long pass up into the neutral zone. Here's Lundell. He's going to bring this one in. Going to roll it in around. Joseph Wall comes out to play it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate it. 150 likes on the board. Great job, everybody. As we get an icing call, Reinhardt goes to the bench. He's looking a little uncomfortable. Big blast. And, Florida just coming real close. Joseph Wall doing a nice job. Of course, he's, gets to come into the third period after properly mentally preparing. Had a tough time getting in kind of early in the second. Thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate it. Toronto wins the draw. Here they're going to bring it out. Here comes Yarncroc. Yarncroc all the way down. Takes a quick shot, and there's a glove save by Bobrovsky. So both goaltenders getting into this third period early. 20-3 sounds about right. Could you imagine? That would be wild. Something tells me not quite going to get there. So we'll have to see what happens after this game. What's going to happen with the goaltenders? How they get this situation? Is Samsonov okay? Here's a face-off win and a quick shot that gets steered to the corner. Bunting going to put it around. Marner picking it up. Goes back around to Matthews. Matthews loses it to Barkov. Barkov coming around. Dianella coming in. Thank you for the subscribe. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Matthews spinning around. Over to Shen. Shen putting it across. Florida can't steal it. Here's a shot. Rebound is there. Shen can't take it. Riley putting one in, and Bobrovsky making a couple big saves. Here comes Duclair, cutting across the middle to Verhaeghe, and Matthews knocks that one away into the corner. Marner coming around. Look at that Stanley Cup filling up with the jewels on the screen. Every time somebody takes an action, whether it's a subscribe, a membership, a donation, it all drops the little gems sitting in there in the bottom of the cup. You guys doing a great job filling that bottom up. So Bobrovsky's coming up strong. The Leafs are looking good, though, here in the period. They're doing a nice job. They got to continue this pace. They got to continue to match the effort that Florida's putting out. Right now, all the pressure is on Toronto. Scramble draw. Florida's going to bring it around behind the net. Toronto picks it up. They're going to go high off the boards, not out. Florida Panthers keep this in. TJ Brody going in the corner to pick it up. He's going to chip this one out. Coming out around. Toronto right up the middle. Dangerous play. Eric Stahl had it for a moment. Toronto plays it to the boards. Ryan O'Reilly picking it up. He's going to cycle it around to his defense. And now the Leafs play it ahead. They tip this one down deep into Pantherland. Achari in on the rush. Achari going to knock it. Ryan O'Reilly picks it up. He's going to get pushed in the corner. Achari gets tripped up. Comes around to Yarncroc. Yarncroc to the point. Yarny gets it back. He's cycling around. Yarncroc to Giordano. The one-timer. It bobbling in the air. Comes to Justin Hall. He sends it towards the net. That comes around and all the way out. Giordano has to go back and pick this one up. Giordano with it. Hanging on. Gio fakes one way, fakes the other way. Joseph Wall watching him. Here he comes. Giordano. Going to play this one up to Hall. Hall going to slow it down back to Giordano. Long pass up. Toronto not taking any risks. Here's Kempf. Kempf, what a great game he's been having. Has it down low. Circling around behind the net. Off the boards. Back to the point to Shen. Shen throws it in front. It hit off Yarncroc's helmet and trickled just to the front of the net. But they could not put that one in. Coming around, holding it in at the point. Going to put this one just wide. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get another wave going. I feel like we need to give these Leafs a little wave boost. So I'm going to count it down. Get your wave emojis ready. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Virtual wave is in effect as Tavares coming down, rolls it towards the net. Kerfoot is taken down. He slides into the goalpost, and the net comes off. Lundell giving Kerfoot a little shove, a little push. Bobrovsky, he's doing okay. Again, no penalties yet have been called on the Panthers. So this puck was just flying. Yarncroc gets taken down in front, and the puck just rebounds out and is sitting there waiting for somebody in the ice. Now, again, that could have been a call, but the refs letting them play it out. Again, thank you, everybody, for coming in and being here. So Kerfoot, he's getting set. Let's get those hands going. Keep the wave going. Let's go. Hey. And we got a shimmy redeem. Let's shimmy it up. Come on. Arn coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Coming in around behind the net. There's a little shimmy to kick it off. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Battling in the corner. Kerfoot is there. Tavares is there. Trying to pull it through. Gonna come away. Tavares centering it. Nylander was turned the wrong way. This is not a repeat. Nylander was turned the wrong way. Alex coming in with the freeze. Here we go. Here comes Toronto. Putting it in. If you're new here and you're just coming in, you're wondering what all these graphics are. Everybody is earning points just for hanging out. Here's side of the net trying to shove it in. You're earning points just from being here, and you can check your points at any time. Matthews with the shot, another stop by Bobrovsky. If you do exclamation mark points in the chat on YouTube, it'll tell you how many points you have earned. Here's a shot. Bobrovsky going to glove this one down. George, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm going for Toronto in this game. All Leafs all the time. But Florida is my number 2, so, you know, it's a little tough to cheer against them. But Toronto's my number 1, so that's where we are going. Shimmy, shimmy, Bob. Drysdale isn't even playing. Drysdale, man, talk about somebody who's lighting the lamp. There you go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, new subscribers, hitting that subscribe. Toronto's going to win the draw back. Here's a quick shot. Going to hit a body, come in front. It's picked up by the Panthers. Panthers on the move. They're going to put this one out through the neutral zone. Riley has to go back and pick it up. Going to chip it over to Luke Shen. Shen, he kind of drops it. Sam Bennett picks it up. He's going to spin around, gets it down to Barkov. Barkov back to Bennett. Bennett trying to get it to the point. Here's a shot. That hits Matthews. Matthews a little hurt there. He's going to head off. Bunting going to flip this one in the corner. He gets taken out by Ekblad. Matthews goes to the bench, and he's going to sit on the bench. He's not going to the locker room, but he is hurt. I think he took that one in the hand. 13:55 to go. Brody with the puck. He's going to hit the red line and hammer this one in. Matthews still hunched over on the bench. Here's the side of the net. Little shovel pass there. The net is off, and they're going to blow this one down so they can fix the net. So Matthews is still down. Looks like it's his right hand or his right wrist. He's trying to hide it from the camera. So he's kind of wincing. He's not a happy camper, but he'll be back. Hopefully all it is just a stinger. Willem, welcome in. So, yeah, got him up high on the arm. He's going to take a commercial break. Remy, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while they're at a commercial break, we got a lot of new folks coming in. So let me tell you about our 7K giveaway. We're about 140 subscribers away. When we hit 7K, we're giving away an autographed Doug Gilmour picture. There's the auto. If you are a Leaf fan, if you're a Gilmour fan, you want to get your chance to win. So make sure you hit the subscribe and have your notification bell set, because when we hit 7K, we'll make the announcement in our community section, and we're going to do it live during the stream. We're going to pick a random name to give the autographed Doug Gilmour picture to. So we'll want you to have that chance of qualifying to win. Hey, Dougie. Gotta love Dougie. But welcome in. We appreciate everybody being here. Likes, doing a great job with the likes. There it is. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We're on our way to 7K. So thank you very much for growing our channel in this way. We like to call the game. We like to do the best we can. We like to have a whole lot of fun along the way. So it's all in good fun. They actually sent Bowman and Ralph to Florida. Of course, LP. I was waiting for my call. It just never came. Willem, which two are you referencing? Which two are you referencing? The Dominus Kid, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. And then, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we're going to have two little streams coming up. At 8 o'clock, it is the NHL Lottery Ping Pong Ball Pickens to see who is going to win the #1 overall pick for Connor Bedard. We're going to go live with that at 8 o'clock. And then following the ping pong ball lottery, we're going to be going live at 8:30 with the next game, Game 3 between the Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. That series has been awesome. And then we're off Tuesday, but Wednesday is doubleheader Wednesday with the Leafs and Panthers, followed by the Oilers and Knights. Here's a quick shot by Nylander. That's going to go just wide. So feel free to hang out all week long here on the channel. Your #1 destination for hockey. JYP, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes the Panthers. Reinhart going to send this one down. Gustafsson back to pick it up. He's going to play it across to Ryan O'Reilly. He had a tough time with it. Plays it ahead. I have to say, I do like Gustafsson in the lineup. He's played better tonight than he has in any appearance in the regular season. Gustafsson looking well. Coming around. It's weird the Panthers play outside of Miami. Yeah, I think when they built the stadium, they wanted to find a good area that was just building up. So Sunrise, Florida is perfect, and it's right across from Sawgrass. Here's Verhaeghe coming in. He's forced to the side. Sawgrass Mills Mall, which is a huge shopping center, kind of like Vaughan Mills here in Ontario. And the stadium is right across the street, and they got lots of parking all around. It's a beautiful setup they got there in Sunrise. Here's Justin Hall, has it stripped away. He's coming in, and Hall gets knocked down by Giordano. Comes around to Matthews. Matthews picks it up. He's going to flip this one out and down. I'll give you all my NHL cards for the Gilmore card. Oh, Dawson, it's not for trade. It's not for trade. Maybe whoever wins it, maybe you can trade with them. But we're giving it to the lucky subscriber. Here comes Toronto, gonna get it ahead. Toronto bringing it in, drop back to Marner, Bunting in the high slot. Now he's being watched. Marner trying to curve around. He's being watched tight. Gonna circle it back, gives it away. Here's Bennett. Bennett gets it up. Kachuk trying to feed this cross ice to Cousins. Cousins was a little slow getting there. Intercepted by Toronto. Here comes Bunting. Bunting gonna carry this one up. Bunting all the way down. Coming around, Bunting gets tripped up in the corner. Mark Stahl goes down as well, as did Bunting. Comes to Bennett. Bunting chips it away. Marner gets it to Matthews in front. Matthews couldn't kick it to his skate. This is going to come out. They are in chase. Give chase. Bunting's going to send this one back down into the Panthers territory. 7 shots for the Leafs so far in this period. Only 1 for the Panthers. You could tell the Leafs want this. Quick shot, going to bounce in on Wall. He's got to stop it. Toronto going to turn around. Again, Florida has had a couple of power plays. Toronto yet to get a power play opportunity. Here comes McCabe. Going to pitch this over to Tavares. Tavares coming in down low, takes a shot, and a nice stop there by Bobrovsky. That's right, Smitty. Let's go, boys, over on the TikTok. We appreciate it. Again, hanging out on TikTok, tap that screen. Appreciate all the likes and the follows, so thank you very much. Leafs don't just want this, they need it. Alex, that's right. That's a very good distinction. They want it, but they need it. This is the series on the line. The Leafs got to get there. So Toronto having a little conversation. Lafferty, Yarncroc, and Kempf coming on here for the Maple Leafs. Puck is dropped. Lundell, no, he didn't drop it. Gudas taking down David Kempf. Kempf having some words for Gudas. So does the official. The official comes over. Lafferty's going to bring this back. Justin Hall from the point. Sends it towards the net off the boards. Kempf trying to put it in. Cannot do it. Lundell for the Panthers. He's going to turn and go. Slides off his stick, and the Leafs play it out of the danger zone. Lafferty going to play this one back. Justin Hall, high off the glass. Down to the neutral zone. Yarncroc putting it across. Here comes Kempf with a wrist shot. Rebound is there for Lafferty. Can't get his stick on it, and the Panthers clear. Justin Hall, he's got to back it around. He's being watched by Lundell. Going to play it up ice. Toronto just inside the Panthers zone, turned over. Florida, Verhaeghe can't get it there. Now it comes over, and Kerfoot going to play this back to Luke Schenn. Schenn, he's going to skate this one up to the red line. He's going to take it all the way. Luke Schenn going all the way. Going to bring it down to the corner. Going to play this one around far side for Bunting. He gets taken off his skate. Here comes the Panthers. It's Barkov. Going to flip this one ahead for Duclair. Duclair's speed has been tough for the Leafs to handle. Here comes Matthews the other way. Matthews has Bunting with him. Matthews going to play it in the corner. Bunting and Stahl, they're going to collide, trying to set a pick. Dangerous play. Bunting could have got called for interference. Brody coming across, going to play this around the net. Thank you, everybody, hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate it very, very much. All the way down, this is going to be an icing call with 10 minutes left to go. We are just about halfway through the third period. We are still tied at twos. Tied at twos here in the third period. Why isn't Keefe playing the heck out of Kempf? Kempf has been awesome tonight. Kempf, I would actually mix it up and get Kempf with O'Reilly, because those two have been fired up. Jose is still going for the Cats, wanting him to hang on to this one. Barkov and O'Reilly comes back to the point. Across to Gustafsson, sending it in for the tip. And Tavares puts it just wide. O'Reilly waiting in front. Comes to Brody. Brody going to send it in a little too high. It's going to hit a body and go to the corner. Tavares throwing a hit. Picked up by the Panthers. They get it out to the Toronto line. Toronto turning, sending this in. Here come the Leafs. Nylander. Nylander turns it over, but Gustafsson holds it in. No, they're going to call it on the offside. I thought it was kept in, but they're saying it came out. So they're going to go to commercial break. Ron, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. It's the Leafs. It's the Panthers. We got 9.5 minutes to go in the third period tonight. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Series on the line. We got to put the chain back on. We got to put the chain back on. They were playing better with the chain. So let's go, Leafs. It's time to get this one turned around. They're playing well. They're playing well. I can't take anything away. They're outplaying the Cats right now, 9 shots to 2. But things could turn around awfully quick. This Panther team is dangerous. So you got to be careful. Now, we're going to follow this series all the way through. So if you're just finding us, hit that subscribe so you can come back time and time again. We're going to be streaming almost every day throughout these playoffs. Regardless what happens in this series, we're going to be calling games through till the Stanley Cup is hoisted above somebody's head. It's going to be held up. Somebody is waiting for that first kiss to just cherish it, because who doesn't love their first kiss? And so we're going to see what happens as these teams battle for the Stanley Cup. When I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but welcome in and thank you for being here. Mouse House, welcome in. Let's go Panthers. Papa Giant, where is the live? It is live from Sunrise, Florida. They're in Sunrise, Florida tonight, and this is a stellar game. Ike, how's it going? J2B, welcome in. Great to see you. We got a little shimmy redemption, so let's shimmy it up. We're going to shimmy it up. For everybody that's new, that's just coming in, you're earning points by being here. Check your points in the chat by doing exclamation mark points, and that will tell you what you've earned. And then you can redeem your own graphics to come up on the board. As well, make sure to check out our sponsor, Carbon, at carbon.com. Use promo code Samwelb12 to take 15% off your order. Michael, how's it going? Let's go Panthers. Here we go. It's game time. It's going to come all the way down. It's going to be icing again. Hey, why not? Drop the puck, get a whistle. Drop the puck, get a whistle. Let's bring it all the way. Mark coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody. Wow. 68-69 on the way to 6,900. Lexi, welcome in. Great to see you. The Panther chants are circling around. So Ryan O'Reilly gets waved out of the draw. Tavares comes in. Tavares against Reinhart. There it is. Draw. It's a scramble. Comes back to the line. Gustafsson overskates it. Gustafsson overskates it, and he takes down his man. No call. Toronto got lucky there. Tavares has it stripped away from him. Comes to Hall. Gets it to O'Reilly. Back up. Toronto stepping in. Here's Nylander. Nylander walking in. I got the feeling. No, he backhanded it to Tavares, and he missed. Nylander sends this around. Nylander won't shoot. Gives it to O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly taking a look. Cycles this one down low. Nylander, he's not going to go in the corner. Let's be real. Forsling going to block him out. Ryan O'Reilly has to circle around. Lundell's going to play it up. Ryan O'Reilly trying to get it to Matthews. Can't do it. The Panthers get it out. 8:17 to go. Here's Toronto. They're going to put it in. Lexi, remembering the days when the Thunderbug was relevant. Tampa Bay enjoying the golf course right about now. But thank you, Lexi. Shen playing it across. Here's Matthews with the one-timer. And Bobrovsky, what a great save as Michael Bunting was fishing for a rebound. Really digging it in. Unbelievable. 1%, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. That's right, we are streaming both live on YouTube and TikTok. But YouTube is the place where you get your points, all the graphics, the screen changes. You can actually see the score. So if you're watching on TikTok, we appreciate it. But if you come on over to YouTube, that's where you get the full experience. Like, I'm still coping. I feel you, Lexi. I've been there for 19 years. Relax. Appreciate it. Just subbed. Thank you so much. Here comes Barkov. Barkov bringing this one all the way down. In the corner around, Duclair coming in. Verhaeghe puts it just wide. But hey, Toronto deserves to move on. We've put in our dues, Lexi. We've put in our dues. Coming around, Riley plays it up to Marner. Marner chips it down, just gets it out as he's taken down by Duclair. Now Marner strips it away. He puts it in, and Duclair comes after Marner. Him and Duclair kind of having some words, exchanging recipes, as one would say. 4 for him. Redeem Panthers bringing the the Stanley C up on the screen. Thomas, how's it going? The Lightning needed a rest anyways. They did. Duclair, this is the best I've seen Duclair play in a long time. Florida Park Explorers, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Our partner channel in the house, FPE, the Florida Park Explorers, who are bringing you the Disney magic almost every day. Not only the Disney magic, but they're bringing you the Disney snacks, the Disney merch, whatever you need, they will hook you up. Check them out, the Florida Park Explorers. More to come. But Dave, welcome in. All the way down the ice. Perfect timing. It's an icing call, so I can finish my thought on our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers. Not only will they bring you to Disney via stream, not only will they take you shopping in Disney, not only will they get you the treats you want in Disney. You want to go to Disney, but you don't know who to talk to get you there? Talk to the Florida Park Explorers, because they're now travel agents, and they can make arrangements to hook you up for any of your travel needs. Face-off win. Toronto brings this back around. They have it, strips it away. Comes to Nylander. He misses the pass. Spoiler alert, Nylander misses another pass. Coming around. Here's a break. Gonna drop it back to Ryan O'Reilly. Has his stick lifted as he went to take the shot. Comes around behind the net. 6:40 to go. 6:40 to go. All the way down. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Brody feeding it across. I have a feeling that Nylander is going to score the game winner because we've been giving him such a hard time tonight. Florida's going to play this back in. Bunting trying to chip. I think that's Bunting. Trying to get it out. No, it's Gustafson. Look out. Stolen by Barkov. Putting the shot just wide of the post. Unbelievable. Tank, I'm with you there. Coming around. Yes, I should make that point. Florida Park Explorers will get you what you want, but you have to pay for it. They will pick it up and ship it to you. Just to set that expectation. Thank you for him. Appreciate it. Let's get this one going. Toronto gets it out and down the ice. Here's Lafferty. Lafferty with a great game so far. He has it knocked away. Coming all the way down. McCabe spinning around. Setting it up. Here we go. Lafferty going to play this back around. Kerfoot. Matthews on the ice. Here comes McCabe. Going to send it around. Kerfoot going to the far side. Shovels it down for Matthews. Matthews spinning around. Gets it into the high slot. Shoot that. No, pass now. Pass it. Shoot that. Riley. Why does everybody wait? You're supposed to shoot this right away. Oh, and it trickles just wide. Into the corner. Back to the point again. Schenner's going to take that shot. It hits Matthews and comes out. Here comes Verhaeghe. Carter Verhaeghe deking around Schenn. Great stick by Matthews to knock it away, but Verhaeghe still has it. Tries to put it in, and it comes out in the neutral zone. Look out. Florida going to steal. Here comes Verhaeghe again to Barkov. He's going to pass it to Duclair. Takes the shot. Holy moly, and that just misses. Wow. Florida doing a great job. Look out. Ekblad holds it in. Ekblad, side of the net. Verhaeghe's in front, and that's stolen away. Here comes Bunting. Bunting flying down the right side of the ice. One man to beat. Can't get around him. He's going to roll in the corner, and Bunting and his man go to the ice. Florida Panthers back to pick it up. Why does Toronto Maple Leafs choke and suck? Oh, and the Leafs are playing a great game. They're not choking. They're not sucking. Florida's just a really good team that everybody underestimates. Here come the Panthers. And again, it's Joseph Wall in net. If you missed it earlier, Samsonov got hurt. Here comes Ryan O'Reilly. Look out. He gave it right to Tkachuk. Coming in front, it's Bennett. Going between the legs. What a save by Wall. O'Reilly there to pick up the rebound. He gets this out and down the ice. Holy brain fart. Ryan O'Reilly gave it away, and Florida almost scored. 4 minutes to go. 2-2 hockey game. Coming in, Achari throwing a hit on Bennett. Florida going to send this back all the way down in their own zone. Unbelievable end-to-end hockey. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in, welcome. I haven't been able to pay attention to the comments because the action is so fast. Here's a shot by Wall, and that goes high and wide. Wall got a piece. Another shot from the point, also high. All the way down the ice, Reinhart playing this one back for Florida. Make sure you smash that subscribe. We're 29 subs away from 6,900. Back around. Toronto. Long pass. Picked up by Nylander. Nylander gets it to Yarncroc. Yarncroc walking in. Takes the shot. Tipped by Tavares. It's there in front. Somebody put it in. They're fighting on it. Same team, White. Same team. And here comes Listerainen. Listerainen coming down the left side. He's going to roll this in front. Now it's in the corner. Back to Listerainen, trying to deke through. Drops it back. Forsling takes a shot. Wall was looking the wrong direction. Picked up in the corner by Matthews. Matthews spinning around. He's going to pass this one off. Long pass up the middle to Nylander. It hops over his stick. Florida in the neutral zone. The puck is jumping everywhere. Listerainen coming in. Duclair break into the net. It hits the skate. Here comes Florida up the other way. They're going to pass it over. Florida takes a shot. And Joseph Wall is there and makes the save. Unbelievable. The Panthers have been dominating these last few minutes. It's been end-to-end action. And both these teams getting chances. Jennifer, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Sam Bennett goes between the legs, and Wall says no as he gets the blocker on it. Holy cow. Both teams delivering. Florida, if they win today, they put Toronto in a 3-0 hole. Toronto fighting to keep this series going. Trying to get down 2-1. We got 2:46 to go left here in the third period. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to do what we can do. If you're a Leafs fan, get Go Leafs Go in the chat. If you're a Panthers fan, get Go Cats in the chat. Let's see it. Let's see what everybody's got going. If you got the rally towels, if you got the flags, whatever you got, wave them up, get them going. If you got the chain, get your chains on. Let's make some noise. It's time to get our teams fired up. This is going to be a finish. We're in for a good one here tonight. Purple Queen, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh boy, this. What can I say? That's okay. Lexi says, go Cats. Witchfinder, I'm here for the refs. That's the first time I've ever heard that somebody's here for the refs. Go refs. Let's get it going. Woo! What a game this has been. If Panthers win the series, it will be the first time I will see the Panthers in the Eastern Finals. Listen, they've been a good team. They took out the Boston Bruins, so for everybody who thought the Panthers were going to be a pushover, they are not going to let it go that way. Haley coming in, go Leafs. Welcome in, Haley, on TikTok. Appreciate everybody being here. Coyote saying Kraken for the cup. Dave, you joke, but the Kraken have a mighty good chance of getting there. They're trying to get through Dallas. Triton getting this shimmy going. Let's get it going. Let's get it fired up. A little Leaf shimmy. A little Leaf shimmy. There we go. There we go. So here we go. Back underway. Panthers win the draw. Sitting in front. Wall's going to glove that down. Bennett was standing in front. Wicked coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Tough save there for Joseph Wall. Now, if you missed what happened at the beginning of the second period, Luke Shen diving to make a play, crashed into Samsonov. Samsonov was down. He had to be helped off the ice by the trainers, and he has not returned. So Wall has been carrying the support, carrying the load for the Leafs. 2.5 minutes ago, Toronto's going to send this down the ice. This will be an icing call. So this is coming all the way back up. Now, Lafferty and Mark Stahl having some pushing and shoving as they blow the whistle. With lots of new people coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about it all night. We are 125 subscribers away from 7K. When we hit 7K, we're going to be sending one lucky subscriber an autograph. You can see it's hard autographed on the picture. An autographed Doug Gilmour picture. So make sure you subscribe for your chance to win an autographed Doug Gilmour picture. Playing this one around, Toronto wins the draw. Bringing this back. Here come the Leafs. They're going to roll this into the Panther zone. Bennett back to pick it up. Lafferty kind of chasing him. Here come the Cats. Walking up. Going to reverse this back. Can't get it to the point. It's there. Yes, held in. Panthers hold it in by Cousins. Coming around. Matthews watching him. Playing it back. Long shot. Big rebound. Can't get there. Florida still with it. Lafferty couldn't get the rebound. Passing it around. Side of the net. Jam play. Open net. Florida takes the shot. That's going to go high and wide. They had the open mesh and could not bury it. That shot was like Shaq shooting a free throw. It was nowhere clear the net. Coming another shot in front. Turning around. Florida Bennett driving in. And another save. Wall is down and out. He's now getting back in position. Toronto going to throw this out and down the ice. Florida coming super close. Wow. The crowd is booing. They wanted a penalty there. turning this back around. Here come the Panthers, dumping it in. Next goal wins, ladies and gentlemen. Next goal wins. Jake, thank you for the subscribe. Toronto gets this out and down the ice. It's been all Panthers for the last couple minutes. Panthers behind their own net, slowing this one down. Here they come. On the move. Panthers stepping across. Barkov all the way down. It's going to come off the end boards. And Wall drops his stick so he can pick up the puck. Unbelievable. This has been wild. Wild, wild, wild. There it is on TikTok. I see that. Go Leafs go. Thank you everybody for coming in, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, 500 people here tonight. If half of you go and smash that like, our likes would jump right up. If you haven't hit it, hit it. Penguins, aren't they in the old age home? Yeah, they should be. All right, here we go. Time to drop this puck. Everybody, it is now.
Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute to play, as the voice guy says. Comes down. Panthers to pick it up. Panthers going to play this one ahead. Time is ticking. Here they come. Nice job. The Leafs look out. Almost got caught with too many men on the ice. Playing this one around. Panthers on the move. Forsling bringing it up. 40 seconds to go. He's going to come in. Forced to the outside. Justin Hall with a big hit. Nylander coming in. He's pushed off the puck. Stole by Lundell. He takes it away from Brody. Brody is all up in his business. Brody against Lundell. Comes around back to the point. Florida trying to set it up. They take a shot. It falls in front. O'Reilly plays it up to Wall, and Wall's going to stop that with 20.1 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. This is getting closer. Penguins will win the Stanley Cup next year. I bet $1. I'm that confident, Zachary. I would disagree with you on that one. Penguins, I have a feeling they're going to be going into a little bit of a rebuild. So David Kempf coming in to take this draw. Kempf has had a great game tonight. He's in against Barkov. 12 for 13 is Kempf. 7 for 16 is Barkov. It's a bit of a scramble draw. Florida's going to come away with it. Kempf trying to steal it back. Kempf takes Barkov into the corner. 9 seconds to go. Toronto, look out. Played it in front of their own net. 5 seconds to go. Hull's going to bring it out. Hits the red line and dumps it in. Ladies and gentlemen, the horn goes, and we are going to overtime.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
This is the Leafs' 4th consecutive road game that is going to overtime. Let's go. Where do we even go? Let's go back to the locker room. So here we are in the locker room. The scoreboard will update momentarily. Let's take the chain off. We're going to overtime. The Leafs, in their series against Tampa Bay, the 2 games 3 and 4 in Tampa Bay, they went to overtime. Toronto won. Game 6 went to overtime. Toronto won. Can Toronto do it again? Can they do it in OT? Well, we got about 16, 17 minutes to sit and talk about it. But before we do that, let's review all the stats so far in this game. Your shots. In the first period, it was Toronto with 4, Florida with 7. In the second period, it was Toronto with 9, Florida with 14. Kevin, thank you for the subscribe. In the third period, it was Toronto with 11 shots, Florida with 6, bringing the total shot totals to 24-27 in favor of the Panthers. Now, Florida went 1 for 2 on the power play. Toronto has not had a power play this entire game. And if you're thinking to yourself, how on earth is it possible Toronto has not been on the power play? Well, Wes McCauley is the official. And I'm picking on Wes McCauley. He's actually called a pretty darn good game. But we talked about the Wes McCauley factor at the start. Could that be why Toronto hasn't been on the power play? We'll have to wait and see. In the faceoff circle, the Leafs are almost at 60%, so they're doing a good job winning faceoffs. They're also doing a good job blocking shots. They blocked 21 shots to 15 of the Panthers. They've only had 1 takeaway in 13 giveaways. The Panthers with 13 takeaways and 12 giveaways themselves. The hitting has all but dried up. They're sitting 26 hits apiece. Now, your goal scorers in this game. It started off with Sam Lafferty, his first from Kempf and Riley. Then it was Duclair, his second from Ekblad. Then it was Gustafsson from Nylander and McCabe. And Carter Verhaeghe tied it up from Gudas and Mara. No goals in the third period. The two Leaf penalties, it was Luke Schenn for tripping and Morgan Riley for holding. So going into this OT game, they have to be very careful of Carter Verhaeghe. He's got an OT winner. He's been absolutely on fire. He scored 40 goals. He's always an option for the Panthers. If you look at the Leafs, they're not getting any good pressure from their top stars. That was one of our keys of the game tonight. When we were talking about the keys, we said Toronto Stars need to show up. And guess what? Toronto Stars have not shown up. Matthews has made a few plays, but nothing really well. Nylander, let's not even waste our time. Tavares has been getting in there. He's been mucking it up. He's had some chances from the slots, but not able to get it through. Marner's been having an okay game, but he's not shooting. He's always passing it off. So they're going to have to look and be strong of where they are going. All right, let me back up. I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone may have in the chat as we sit here and talk about overtime. It's not funny, just like your Snoop Dogg joke. Come on, that was a good joke. Yeah, it wasn't. Listen, let's be honest. It really wasn't. LP, you're predicting a 3-2 score. LP, I would say you are 100% correct. It is going to be a 3-2 score. That's really funny. Oh, gosh. Danish Lion. Listen, talking about Lion, he started the first series. Lion was excellent. The games we saw him in, he looked great. But when Bobrovsky came in, Bobo was just absolutely lighting it up. So you had to go back with Bobrovsky in the series, and he's been outstanding. No complaints about Bobrovsky, and I can't stand him, to be honest. Bobrovsky, I've had him in hockey pools for many years, and he's driven me nuts. Skinner, what's going on TikTok? Who's your favorite player? Do you just mean in general or on the Leafs? If I had to say on the Leafs right now, in the playoffs, I would say Ryan O'Reilly is my favorite Leaf right now. I think it's because of what he did for this team, and the impact he's had. He was able to lift this team past Tampa Bay. He hasn't been as impactful against Florida, but I still really like the way he's been playing. If I had to say my favorite player overall of all time, if it's of all time, it's Gretzky, hands down. Even though Gretzky did me dirty 92, 93, it's still the Gretz. He is the great one, will always be the great one, and he just phenomenal. Now, we talk a lot about these Florida Panthers, and I know we got a lot of Leaf fans in here tonight. If you've never been down to Florida, if you've never been to a chance, Chris, thank you for the follow on TikTok. If you've never had a chance to go to FLA Live Stadium in Sunrise, Florida, it is absolutely incredible. The way they set things up there, they got it. If you go down to the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, it's a disaster, right? You get there by train, by bus. There's a million people everywhere. There's nowhere to park. It's just ridiculous where you have to go. In Florida, it's amazing. The way they have traffic set up, the way you flow into the stadium, there's only one way in. The traffic, it moves really, really well. You can buy your parking in advance. So you get your pass on your phone. So when you pull in, you scan your phone, you get your parking pass, and in you go. There's only one way in. And when you're coming out, they reverse everything. So you don't get crazy traffic. They funnel everybody out properly. And it's really, really a great way they have things set up. Now, once you get into the stadium, it is a little bit of a walk to move up and get into the stadium, but it's not bad, right? It's beautiful there, so it's not bad at all. And you move in and you get done. Okay, hang on one second. Sorry, I just knocked the microphone. Let's mute this dude here. There we go. So it's a great job. They do a great job with their with their stadium. Now, once you get inside, you funnel through the main gates. They got Panther stuff everywhere. Their shop is amazing. Great stadium layout. It's easy to get where you need to get. So I really, really enjoy their stuff. So let's just do that. Come on. Hang on. Sorry, 1 second. I apologize. All right, there we go. So great job. And then once you get to your seats, when you're walking around, they don't have like Toronto. They just have the little kind of concessions. They actually have full like areas with concessions on both sides. So it's a designated kind of eating area. The food is decent. So it's a lot of fun there. Yes, Dave, you're going to Sunrise tomorrow. You guys are going to have a blast there. It's going to be so much fun. I know where you're going. You're going to be right across the street from the stadium. I don't know if the stadium is open, if their stadium store is opened on non-game days, but maybe give them a call since you're going to be in the area. It might be worth popping in and seeing if you can get in the store, because is a door from the outside of the stadium directly into the store. So that would be pretty cool to check it out while you're there. Okay, let's see any other questions. Yeah, welcome everybody into the chat. TTC, take the better way. Walk LP. It's crazy down here. It is just crazy. It's always a nice. I really like the way they have it laid out. Is Belmer not French? Alexander, I'm not sure about that. I think he is French because it's Pierre Edward Belmer. So I'm assuming he's French. I'm not exactly sure. We could find out quite easily. Let's take a look. So Pierre Edward Belmer, he is, let's see, he was born in France. There you go. Belmer was born in France. Leblanc Mesnil, if I'm pronouncing that correct, back in 1985. So there you go. I'm pretty sure Belmar is French. Yes, indeed. Oh, come on, Sam. We live for the TTC rat race. You know what, Dal? To be honest, I don't even take the TTC anymore. The Go Train is so much better. It costs a little bit more, but it's not as crazy. It doesn't run as frequent, so you got to watch your time, right, for the Go Train. But it's just so much better than taking the subway. I will take the Go Train anytime over the subway. Miami was the second best place on the planet this weekend. The Panthers Grand Prix in the heat. Yeah, Gio, it's pretty awesome. Listen, sunrise to Miami is not far. It was about 45 minutes, so it's not far at all. So you can definitely take everything in. It's a good time to be in Florida, right? Who'd have thought, the Miami Heat would be the biggest team there? Use the monorail. Yes, we unfortunately don't have that luxury, but that would be pretty sick. If we had one of those here, that would be awesome. Might not be so good in the winter though. Might not be so good in a snowstorm. Lizzie, how's it going? The game is still underway. It is 2-2. We are going to overtime. So get your picks in. Who do you think is going to be the player that scores? So you have to take one player from each team. Well, Texier is also French, but he took some time off. Yeah, Texier, he has so much potential. He has so much potential for sure. But yet to blossom. All right. So pick your players. Daryl's going Nylander. I'm going Ryan O'Reilly for Toronto, and I'm going Carter Verhaeghe for Florida. So O'Reilly and Verhaeghe. Those are the players I'm taking. Let us know who you're taking. Cliff on TikTok. Go Cats, go. Absolutely. Will, thank you for sharing the video out. We appreciate that. Appreciate everybody on TikTok who's been following and sharing out the video. I know you don't get all the same graphics and stuff, but appreciate you following along. Mike's going with Marner. Marner, always a solid pick. Can't go wrong with Marner. And we have a new Go Train in the West. It's above ground like a monorail. There you go. What team do you think is going to win tonight? Oh, Talon, it's tough to say. Both teams have been going back and forth. I think this is Toronto's game to lose. I think Toronto, it's their game to lose. Florida doesn't have the pressure, which means I hate to say it. They may pull it through, but Toronto needs to win this. There's no tomorrow for Toronto. If they lose this, the series is pretty much done. So we'll have to see what they can do. Tavares, Monte Cristo's going with Tavares. Stranger's going Hall into Chuck. Wow. Talk about two players on the opposite end of the skills spectrum. Hall into Chuck. State's going Duclair and Lafferty. Good picks. Duclair's been on fire tonight, so I really like that. That's a solid pick. Nylander will get the next goal. Beverly's going Nylander. We have a monorail at the Toronto Zoo. It's been out of service for 20 plus years. That's true, LP, right? We do have the monorail. They've replaced it for the Zoomobile. Now they just drive everybody around. But yeah, the monorail track's still there. Remy's also going Ryan O'Reilly. Zachary's going Willie and Eric Stahl. Sammy going down is the best thing that could have happened. Jeffrey, you're not wrong, right? He's come in and played well. It's going to be interesting to see how they recover. Lizzie's going Brody. Lizzie, you only need to put it in one time. We see your comments. You don't have to spam, put it in 1,000 times. But thanks for being here. Brody. So Connie's going Morgan. Nice. Sam will get the OT goal. Yeah, sweet. Good pick. Montour, Jay. Great pick in Montour. Montour has been a beast in these playoffs. A brick wall is solid. They have no chance. Yep. Still think Snoop Dogg joke is bad. Just kidding. I would be shocked if Toronto loses. Kachak, always a good pick. Sight guy going Bunting. Bunting hasn't had a bad game. You know, he's been in there. He's been aggressive. He's getting it done. Yes, we need this. Come on, boys. I'm thinking Ryan O'Reilly. Absolutely. Brody. Nope. Maybe Riley. He has come through. Yeah, Riley, listen, Riley already has a couple OT goals tonight, or not tonight, couple OT goals. So that's always a good pick. He gets that shot off from the point. All right. Let's see, going through here. Wall, Alexander, Wall's going to get the goal. That's funny. Let's see here. Hey, Sierra, what's going on? Welcome in. Power Pucks, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Let us know who your picks are. Who's gonna take this? Lucas, I would go TJ Brody or Gustafson. Yeah, listen, Gustafson, this is his best game he's played with Toronto. He's been absolutely incredible. He's been doing really well. Carp, Duclair has looked dangerous tonight. He has. Duclair already gets one on the board. His speed is tough. Imagine if the Leafs kept Kadri and Hyman and traded Nylander. Oh man, you're going to play those what ifs. That's dangerous. That would be interesting if they still had Kadri and Hyman. But would Kadri and Hyman be as good as they are today if they didn't go on the path that they took? Up, up, down, down. Maybe I should lace them up. Yeah. All right. They're getting ready. Let's go back to the game screen. We're getting ready for overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Here we go. Time for OT. And as we start OT, I remind you, we're almost at 7,000 subscribers. We want to award one lucky subscriber this Doug Gilmour autograph picture. As you're coming in, hit that subscribe button and join us for playoff hockey all the way until the Stanley Cup is handed out. Now, playoffs are underway. Toronto's going to dump this into the Panthers zone. This is regular 5-on-5 hockey. Rolls in on Bobrovsky. He's going to cover it up. There's no 3-on-3 in a shootout. This goes 20 minutes of overtime, followed by an intermission, followed by 20 minutes of overtime, and so on and so forth until somebody scores. Anyone ever met toddler say a bad word? Yes, Paul, all the time. It's cute when they're a toddler. Leon Draisaitl will score next since he seems to score. Yeah, can you imagine? If this game is still going on by the time Draisaitl is on the ice, I'm in trouble. Florida's going to pick this up. Here comes Reinhart. Reinhart down the ice. Going to try and tip it in. He brings himself in on the offside, and they're going to drop this just outside of the Toronto end of the ice. Now, in overtime, both teams do have the long change. So it's going to be important that the teams watch their pacing and make sure to get off when they can, because it is that very long exchange. And it's when you get caught in one end for too long that often leads to a penalty or a goal. Here we go. Face off. Toronto's going to win that draw. Now, during the play, I'm going to try and read the comments, but I want to make sure to catch the play. So if I miss your question or comment, I do apologize. Coming through, Ryan O'Reilly trying to dig it out. Florida has it. Bennett centering it in front. Can't get there. It hits a skate. Back to the point. Montour sending it in. O'Reilly's going to knock that down. He's going to backhand it out of trouble. Florida to Tkachuk. He's going to pass it across. Here it comes. Bennett right into the middle. He gets taken down. O'Reilly going to chip this to the line, and they clear it out and down the ice. Wow, Florida getting a couple chances here early. This is going to be an icing call.
Let's
and it's going to come all the way back. Tom coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that subscribe button.
Let's go.
Robert, thank you for the subscribe as well. This is coming up to be a big one. Kerfoot, Achari, O'Reilly, Brody, McCabe. The line that started it. Toronto's going to win the draw. They're going to carry this to the blue line up off the glass. It hits Kerfoot's back. Going to roll in. Achari going to change it up. The others all going to switch lines. Coming down around. Tavares coming on. He's going to plug this. And the Cats get it past him. Here comes Florida. A cross ice pass. Ekblad's going to back up. Riley playing this away. Verhaeghe and Barkov on for the Panthers. Toronto going to play this up. This should be another icing call. And it is. Thank you, subscribers coming in. Appreciate it. We're almost at 6,900, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Can't believe it. And 199 likes. Who's going to be Mr. or Miss 200? Who's going to be the like to put us over and above? Smash that like. Here we go. Puck is dropped. It comes to Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley, long pass. That's gloved down. It came out. This is offside.
Let's go.
No, come on. This is definitely an offside. This is definitely offside. Panthers put it in deep. Tavares to pick it up. That was totally offside. Toronto sends us out and down. It's going to be another icing call. And it shouldn't be. 3 icings in a row. But that, I don't know how the officials waved that onside. You could see lots of white ice. Lots of white ice. Thank you, subscribers. 3 away. You guys are crushing it tonight. Tavares in against Barkov. Tavares wins it back to Shen. Shen going to play this around. It comes to the line and out. Toronto. Nylander plays it up to Tavares. Tavares gets cut off by Barkov. Barkov coming back around. 68.99, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that subscribe. Let's
go.
Kill it. Lindsay coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Stolen by Florida. Verhaeghe tried to pass it when he should have shot it. He's taking on Matthews. Matthews bringing it out. Matthews going to flip this one down. Marner going in the corner after it. Going to get it around. Matthews can't get there, but Bunting gives it to Matthews. Matthews putting this one down in the corner. Picked up by Marner. Marner to Bunting. This is coming into the far corner. Duclair getting there for Florida. He's going to bring it into the middle. Now he flips it out and down the ice. Toronto Brody going to put this one down. Matthews going in. Ekblad just totally punched Bunting right in the face. Bunting watches Ekblad go in the corner. He's going to lay a late hit on him. Here comes Toronto. Matthews going to send this right back in. There it is. I can prep bringing out the Hulkster. Getting the Hulkamaniacs running wild. Here's Reinhart spinning around. Reinhart stepping through 2 Leafs. Coming in. He's going to shoot way wide. But Florida's there on the other side. Coming around. Wrap around front. They score. It's over. The Panthers have won. Oh my gosh. The Panthers have won in overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, on the wraparound. And there it is. 6,900. The Florida Panthers take a 3-0 series lead. Oh my God. Good golly, Miss Molly. Where did you go? Oh, garbage. So Reinhart on the wraparound. So Toronto heading to the locker room. They're down 3-0. Oh no, Leaf fans. The rats are flooding the ice. The plastic rats are flooding the ice to celebrate. The Panthers going down 3-0. I mean, the Leafs going down 3-0. The Panthers. Reinhart bringing it in, and you got this feeling as Brody and Kempf all pulled away. Kerfoot missed his check. Reinhart just comes out around. Wall was trying to get to the post, and as he was coming across, he exposed the 5-hole. Great wraparound by Sam Reinhart. No chance for Wall. This goal is not Joseph Wall's fault. This goal is a complete defensive collapse. A complete defensive collapse. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. So Toronto, we thought their backs were up against the wall now. Wednesday night will be do or die for the Toronto Maple Leafs, as they are going to have a couple of nights off to regroup. Wednesday is the day. Wednesday is game 4, and Wednesday is our double header day. Join us tomorrow for the lottery ball selection. Who is going to win the first overall pick? Who's going to get a chance at Connor Bedard? Join us tomorrow at 8 o'clock, followed by the Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. That is going to be at 8:30. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is still over. Let's review the stats. For the Panthers, it's 29 shots on net, 24 for the Leafs. Leafs 61% in the faceoff circle. Panthers go 1 for 2 on the power play. No power plays for Toronto. 26 hits for each team. Toronto with 24 block shots, 16 for the Florida Panthers. Your goal scorers: Lafferty from Kempf and Riley, Duclair from Ekblad, Gustafsson from Nylander and McCabe, Verhaeghe from Gudas and Mara, and it was Sam Reinhart who gets the OT winner from Lundell and Ekblad. That is going to do it. And even though the Leafs lost, we still have to call it. Here we go.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
The 3 stars for tonight's game. Just taking a peruse through the stats. I think we're going to have to go. He had 2. You know what? We're going to give the 3rd star to David Kempf. Even though he was on the ice here for that last goal, I like David Kempf's effort tonight. He gets 1 goal, 1 assist. He was a +1 tonight. 3 shots on goal, 1 block shot, 93% in the faceoff circle. Leafs best faceoff man tonight, 15 minutes of play. The 2nd star for tonight's game is going to go to, let's look. You know what? We're going to give it to Carter Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, good game. He gets the tying goal. Verhaeghe +1, 2 shots on net, 1 block, 2 giveaways, 20 minutes of play. And your star of the game, the number 1 star, goes to Sam Reinhart for the OT winner, gets the goal, +1, 2 shots on net, 1 hit, 1 block, 1 takeaway, 50% in the faceoff circle. Sam Reinhart, our number 1 star. So sorry, Toronto, we just couldn't do it. You should have wore your number 2 team. Well, I always support both teams, so because the Panthers won, we'll turn it around. But that was a tough one. That was a very, very tough one. Matthews is non-existent. Yep, those big stars did not show up tonight, but the rest of the team played excellent. They did, yes, Lexi, they did play a really, really good game. It was just an unfortunate way to finish it so early in overtime. You could see it coming. John, honestly, they're going to lose for sure next game. I just hope they try. No, you never want to see anyone try and get injured. You want to see a good, clean game. You guys going 4-0, right? Yeah, let it roll. Let it roll. Go Florida. Florida, listen, a great game. Florida played a good job. Great comeback win. Cats have been the comeback kids all year. Good night, Alex. Thank you for being here. EJ with the LOL. Panthers a lot better. Edmonton Oilers number 1. Panthers want to the listen. When Florida beat Boston, everybody in the chat was like, "This is so good for Toronto. Florida is an easier team." And I said, "Don't underestimate Florida. They're gonna bite you." And that's exactly what's going on here. Panthers are out to win it. This team is just on a mission. And they also are not pushing themselves. They know they're the underdogs. Florida knows they're the underdogs. And they're not putting that added pressure. They have to win. They have to win. For them, they're like, you know what? If we win, great. If we don't win, it's not a big deal. Florida has too much talent for Toronto to handle. Brendan, they're playing really, really well. Florida's just playing really, really well. And it's where's Matthews? Where's Marner? Where's Nylander? Where's Tavares? They're just not showing up in this series. You know, Ryan O'Reilly is playing well. Bunting has been playing well. Kempf had a good game. He hasn't been playing great in a while. Lafferty played well. Listen, Justin Hall played decent tonight. You know, Morgan Riley didn't have a great game. Giordano didn't have a great game. This was tough. This was a tough one for sure. But listen, it can't always go the way we want it to go. So now is where things really get tested. I like see you in another 19 years. That's really funny. Hopefully not. So here's where we go from here. Toronto has one game. If they can win it, you know, they force a game back in Toronto down 3-1. They then go to that game 5 in Toronto, game 5 in Toronto. I think they win that. So all of a sudden they come back down 3-2 to Florida. Toronto's going to have a tough time to win 4th Street, but let's see what they can do. State, yeah, that's why. Hang out here, man. We got you covered. We bring you everything. Toronto do the Panthers like this. They gave up. You know what? Toronto didn't give up. Toronto played hard. They didn't get, their stars didn't show up. They played a good game. They were in there, right? Toronto had the lead. Toronto was battling with the lead, and Florida, they're a strong team. They came back. They forced overtime. So great job, Panthers. Can't take anything away from the Panthers. Toronto was lost in game 1 and game 2. They played a much, much, much better game here tonight. I thought Toronto was going to win this. I really did, but it's not going to be the case. You will cheer for the Cats if the Leafs are done and not Oilers. Think well. So Dan, depending on what happens here. So if Toronto does go out, absolutely. I'm cheering for the Panthers 100% of the way. In the West, I'm still cheering for the Oilers. We're going the Oilers. If that's the case, we want an Oilers Florida final. So I want the Panthers to go on. If they're going to beat Toronto, I want to see the Panthers go to the final. If they can't do it, well, that's okay. Frederick, I am fantastic. I hope you're doing well. Lady Organics, blow Leafs blow. Listen, it's a tough one. Leafs Nation. So the thing with Leafs Nation, and you guys are probably all going to agree with me, we love our team so much. That's right, H Shorts, a game is a game. We love our team so much, but the opinion that they either win or they choke isn't a thing. It's not a thing, right? You can't choke every time you lose a game. Choking was like game 1 against Tampa Bay, right? They got into the playoffs. Tampa Bay spanked them hard. That was a choke. They came in here tonight. They played super hard. They played a good game. They did not choke. They did not choke in game 2. Toronto played a great game in game 2. They made one mistake, and that one mistake turned into 2 goals. And how did that turn into 2 goals if you make one mistake? Well, the first one was ugly, and then the second, it just gets in your head and it festers, and I think that mental game caused a breakdown, which led into the second goal. But then they came back, and they were solid. In Toronto, they just couldn't score. Bobrovsky was hot. So when you get against a team that plays solid and plays the way the Panthers did, it's not a choke. You just got outplayed. You got beat by a better team. And I think that's the way it is. Time to blow up the whole team, get rid of Dubas, trade Marner, Nylander, Tavares. So T-Rats, I don't necessarily disagree. I don't really disagree. I don't know if you blow up the whole team, but there are changes needed for sure. Definite changes needed. And we've seen it for a couple of years now. Nylander is just not strong enough for playoff hockey. Just not strong enough. The Marner, I like his style, but I just think the way he's being coached, he's not being coached well for playoff hockey. Matthews, I expect much more, doesn't deliver. And Tavares, you get from Tavares what you get. So, as we're wrapping up tonight, I want to say last chance, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be back on tomorrow. We're now making our push to 7K. So thank you all so much for being here, hanging out. It was a tough loss, Leaf fans. Panther fans, congratulations. You did a great job. We're going to be back, as I said, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for the lottery ball draft to see who is going to get the number 1 overall draft pick. Will it be the Anaheim Mighty Ducks? Will it be Chicago? Where will that ball drop? Who is going to get the pick? We're going to see. Could it be Montreal? Yes. Could it be Montreal getting for Bedard? We'll see. So we have that at 8 o'clock. The game following will be at 8:30, and that will be the Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. So that's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thanks for making it a great night. I hope we'll see you all back here tomorrow for both the ping pong balls to see who gets number 1 pick and for the game. Until then, thank you, everybody. Appreciate your support. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good sleep. Maybe there's still a series here to be had. We'll see. How can I leave without thanking our mods? Thank you, mods. Great job. You guys crushed it, as always. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Beverly, for all the gifted memberships tonight. You did a great job. Oh, Lucas freezing me. I'm trying to say goodbye. There you go. So, Beverly, thank you so much for the gifted mods tonight. I Can Prep coming in with the super chat as well. Thank you, everybody, for the donations, the super chats, the memberships. Of course, we had a new member tonight as well. All of our subscribers that have found us tonight, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you all here again for more great hockey. Again, we'll be live all the way through the Stanley Cup Finals. So we're not even halfway done. Until then, now I could say goodnight. Have a great sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Leafs, go. You got one more shot. Keep the dream alive. See you in the streams.